Yo, what's that word, y'all? Y'all know what it is. It's Tuesday. And y'all see the topic. Here's a thought, though, man. Here's a thought that it might make some people uncomfortable. What if the person who hurt you the most actually love you, not like you, not care about you? I mean, like genuinely love you, because love and healthy behavior not the same thing. Some people love you with a broken mind. They love you through trauma. They love you with control and compassion. Some will destroy the very thing they can't imagine living without. So tonight, I want to ask a question. Most people, they don't really consider. Can someone truly love you and still be the worst person in your life? Let me get the brothers on. Slug, Joe, what's the word, killers?
What's happening with it? What's happening with it?
What's that word?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, this topic, man, is we can go in 10 million different directions um with it. I'm gonna start it with this one. Love don't it don't automatically equal healthy, in my opinion. People assume if somebody love you, they gonna treat you well or treat you right, and that's everybody. Like your parents, for example, uh, they could generally love their kids, but they may constantly criticize them. Your husband or your wife, you know what I'm saying? And I want to make sure I throw husband out there because y'all think we always talking about the women. Well, your partner, whatever, your partner can be controlling because they insecure. A friend, you know what I'm saying, who say they love you, but can't celebrate your success because they jealous. A lot of us experience that. I know I do. Um, it is healthy love a learned behavior? Do you think you have to be taught how to love properly? Any one of y'all think that you have to be learned taught how to love properly?
Um,
That's a pretty okay. Go ahead.
um, I think I think when it comes to relationships, you do. I don't think when it comes to family and friendships, you do. I think when it comes
Wait,
to a
you don't
relationship, yes.
wait, you don't with family and friends, or
No,
you, but
I
you
don't
do,
think so.
with
With
relate.
relationships, yes.
Okay.
Well, with relationships like boy, like the opposite, relationships, not friendships and not family. I don't think you got to teach a family member or a friend how to love you, but I think in relationships you do.
Jeff, Nita, what up, y'all? What about you, Slug?
Man, love is a a vague term, bro. Like when you say love, there's so many different things that comes into that. Love hurts, bro. Love is pain. We got this fallacy that we believe love's supposed to be this beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's growth. It's growth. You know what I mean? Love hurts sometimes. Just because you hurt somebody don't mean you don't love them. It's the intent behind the act. You know what I mean? So I think from a child, I think there's a version of love that you don't have to teach anyone. They just have it in them. It's a natural instinct. Could y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, because I know last week I was having some technical difficulties, but love is it's a certain aspect of love that you just don't have to teach. A child feels that when they come out of the womb. You know what I mean? And but there's certain aspects of love, like they just said, that you have to learn. You gotta know how to love your mate. You gotta know how to treat them, to express certain expressions of love. You do have to learn. But when I say love is a vague term, you gotta think of the different types of love that's out there. and I don't want to go too deep into it, but you got like Felipe love. It's like a friendship type love. You got erosion or erotic love that's more passionate and romantic. But I think the love that conquers all is agape love. And when you get to that stage of your love, then that agape love will allow you to let your mate go if being with her or being with him is hurting them. You know what I mean? So we just gotta I don't know what we talking about when we say love. And then I can give a better opinion of my point of view.
Right. Shout out to James Jamari for 440 jewels donating. I haven't figured out what that is, but appreciate it. Do it again. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that shit means.
That nigga said, do it again.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means, bro. For real. If anybody in the
Let's figure it
comments,
out.
know what that means. What's jewels on YouTube? I have no idea, but y'all keep sending that shit.
Yeah, so are y'all aware of what I'm talking about when I say the different types of love?
Nope.
No. So
I'm
when you
not.
say love, what about you, Dada?
No, I haven't heard them terms that you just said. Agape. I haven't heard of them terms.
Yeah, so when you talk about love, and y'all, I want to ask y'all a question. When you talk about love, you only think about one thing?
No, no, I don't think about one thing when I think about love. That's why I said, um, your mate have to be, you have to teach your mate how to love you. I think family is it's a different type of love with family, and I think it's a different type of love with friendship. I think it's three different type of loves when it comes to relate to mates, relationships, friendships, and family. I don't think it's
Okay.
all the same. I used to think it was all the same slugs, but but now I know it's different.
Yeah,
No, that's definitely a fact. There's different types. Go ahead,
yeah.
D'Angelo. What you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I don't know the terms that you use, but I don't want that to derail us either.
It's not. It's definitely not gonna derail us.
Go ahead.
It's just different. It's just different. Different versions of love. You're not gonna love your dog the same way you love your son. You know. So
Mountain ducks do.
you probably got a point there. And you're not gonna love your wife the same way you love your kids. You know what I mean? So, but I think the one type of love that stands out that should be common with all of that is agape love, man. To put it in layman's terms or a more understanding term, is just unconditional love. It's a selfless love, and it's just like a love you have for all mankind. So you don't really want to be walking down the street and you see, somebody get shot. They're gonna turn you some type of way. You don't want to see that happen to nobody. So again, when we got, and it probably would derail us, so let me shut the fuck up. But when we get to talking about what we're talking about, that's the way I can place my opinion on love hurting someone, or if it, you know what I mean, where we going with the conversation. It depends on the type of love that you have for that individual.
Um,
I don't think that's I don't think what you're the point you're giving slugs will derail us because um that's real key points you're making. Different types of love. Like I just said, when D'Angelo asked the question of, do you think you have to be taught how to love somebody, and that is a form of loving. So I don't think it's going to derail us. You know what I'm saying? You could might just be thinking like, you getting too deep into it right now, and we just scratching the surface. But
Yeah,
still though, it got to be spoken of if we talking about love. And if there's different types of love and different terminology, then yeah, speak on it. It's not going to derail us. It's just let us know, something we didn't know, because I didn't know about them type of loves, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think it's the type of love, bro, that men want. It's the type of love that we desire that have us working towards our full potential. We want that selfless love, that selfless love, bro. We want that unconditional love. Don't love me under certain conditions. If I'm a no good ass nigga, if I'm a dog, if I'm a killer, if I'm whatever I am, whatever bad thing I am, once you receive that unconditional love that your mother get to you, you know, mothers give their children unconditional love. But when you receive that type of love from a mate, it'll make you become probably the best version of yourself, whatever that is, you know. And I think us as a society, we have painted this picture of a big house with a white picket fence and a beautiful family with a dog and the house of our dreams, the car of our dreams, as if that ain't come with scars. Like as if that ain't come with trials and tribulations and hardships. You know, so love is pain, bro. It's painful. So you got to go through some pain. You know what I mean? So we kind of mix that shit and think that it's just supposed to be all glitz, glamour, shine, sunshine, and rainbows, but it's not. And you got to think about it. In order to get a damn rainbow, it got to rain. So yeah, man, it hurt, bro. It hurt. You got to go through them stages though in order to get to where you want to get to. Look, shut the fuck up, Leon. Why you ain't tell me to shut up yet?
Leon, he just jumped in. I don't think he here.
Yeah. So, what was the question?
Somebody just jumped out. Slug just jumped out. Um, hold on. You there?
Yeah, my bad. This weak ass Android.
That must be the phone that come with your job.
No, it's the Android. It's the only one that be working because my iPhone it always be static and when I get on. So I just switched to the Android. So, what was the question though? What was the big question?
So I was first I gave some examples uh of love that don't automatically equal healthy. Because the topic is the worst person in your life might might love you. So that could be the worst person in your life could be your significant other. It could be your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, auntie, uncle, or whatever the case. Like it, and you know, and one of the examples I gave was parents who genuinely love their children, but 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 they constantly criticize them for every little thing. Is that healthy?
It could be. I think it could be. Like I said, you got to go through them stages. Because as much as they criticize them, you got to understand they 9 times out of 10 uplift them as well. You know, 9 times out of 10 they support them as well. So you criticize your kids on things that they be doing messed up that you don't like them doing, but at the same time, when they call pops, they know pops gonna come through if he got it. So
Right. And that's and look, I'm glad you said that shit, bro. Um, because that's me right there. Who then that's who I am. And I can openly say, bro, there has been plenty of times when that was not the right thing to do. It wasn't the
come
right
through.
thing. Yeah, it wasn't the right thing for me to come through. It wasn't because all those times that I came through and I, didn't let them fail early, You know what I'm saying? All that did was set them up to fail later. And when they failed later, it was a bigger issue. You know what
And
I'm
they
saying?
look for you, and they looking for you to help come through again.
Yes, because I was consistently coming through, and the lessons weren't learned. At least I feel like that. I feel like some of the lessons wasn't learned. And in that way, I feel like I crippled them, bro. And I'm speaking on me and my kids. Like I feel like I crippled them. Like the cars fell and they, came out okay. But there were a lot of situations where I I bailed I bailed them out, and and it came back and backfired. I'll give you an example. Um y'all know how y'all know how I feel about the college situation. Like when I feel like I wanted my kids to go to college. That was non-negotiable, wasn't flexible. My my son didn't want to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I say, hey, you gotta you gotta go to college or you gotta go to military, because you can't live in my house figuring it out. You got to be you got to have a goal and be in a goal and a destination that you're trying to get to, but you can't live here in limbo. That was my thing.
Yeah.
And so he didn't do the right things to get himself into college. I did that shit for him.
Oh.
So it made the lesson that he learned about accountability. He learned it. He learned it 2 years. Uh, he learned it 2 years later, when he could have learned that lesson right off the bat. And 2 years later, that lesson was a whole lot heavier, and it cost me even more bread.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But again, like I say, things went into play and they came out cool. Everything it worked out. My plan worked out. But me trying to save him from those life lessons that was inevitable was an error on my behalf.
Well, bro, they say that it ain't no book on this shit, right?
Right.
It ain't no book on being a parent and raising a child. And I like 50% agree and 50% disagree.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't no step by step guidance on how to raise children. There ain't no one on one how to be a parent or how to be the perfect parent for dummies book, that's going to describe every situation and what you should do and what is the probability of getting the best. It's just not really a step by step book on it, but 50% agree because the Bible tells you how on the basis of what you should do when it comes to raising kids. But I wouldn't feel like a failure because it's just part of life. Like you're going to make certain decisions. Maybe it wasn't right for you to do the proper steps necessary for him to get into college. But shit, let's just say hadn't you didn't do that shit, had not you did that shit, maybe he would have never went to college and he'd have chose a real street route or something like that. And you'd be like, damn, I should have did that to get him in college. So at the end of the day, us as parents, bro, we're gonna go above and beyond for our kids, whether they 14, 19, 38, 46. We still gonna I see it right now. I just talked to my parents the other day, like, gee, y'all gotta chill out. Like y'all stressing yourself and trying to help y'all kids figure out things, but when they all grown, like we gonna make some y'all gotta let us make our moves and deal with our consequences because y'all undying love
Speaking on the current
to want us,
situation, look,
huh?
you speaking on the current situation, the 40-year-old you?
Yeah, I mean, and it's not nothing like something drastic, but it's
Yeah,
still it's something parents want to help do. You know
right.
what I mean? If I call, if even if it's just a conversation about a certain decision I need to make with my kids, you know what I mean? They'll go above and beyond to try to help, even to the point where it's detrimental to their health. Like, and when I say that, it's stress, bro. We don't understand. We don't pay attention to how much stress really kills us, bro. So it get to a point where we still gonna do whatever we need to do for our kids, no matter what age they is. But sometimes we do got to take that back seat and let them fall and make their mistakes. But that's that love that we have for them that'll cause us to be a more of a burden than it is to help, because we helping right now, but the lesson that God has for them to learn right now, they ain't learning because we jumping in there and saving them. So it's a 50-50. It's a gift and a curse, man.
Right. Like
So
my
Slugs, I have a question then with you saying that. Do you feel like you stepping back and letting your kids learn on their own, is that love?
well,
Yeah.
let me
You
I,
answer
think
that
you
one,
think you
Dad.
think that's a part of that's a part of showing love?
yeah, I believe
I'm
so,
sitting
because
back, so I'm not
I
okay.
believe so.
So
It depends on it. Of course, it depends on the circumstance and the situation of what you stepping back from. But certain shit you just gotta do if you love them.
So
The way you believe you do. But
look,
sometimes
to
busting
answer
their head, yeah.
let me answer that question for a second. 'Cause like speaking on the instance that the example that I just gave, it's kind of like it's kind of like intent intent versus the impact. Like my intentions, they came with love and they came from love, but the impact of it was harmful than a motherfucker.
Mm.
It was harmful than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And
your intent came with love because
it
of
came
you want
from love.
right came from love because you want them to learn, or is it you because I don't think
He don't want them to
like
hurt. He don't want them to fail. He don't want them to go through
right, and
the
that's what I
hardship that
mean,
they
like,
would go through
and that's what
if
I'm
he didn't
saying,
step
like
in.
most times when we put our kids in them type of situations, we know they're gonna fail because nothing in life, you don't get success without failure, right?
Right.
So if you're trying to let your kids learn, like I'm from the cloth of I walk so you can run, right? So if I learned this lesson, the love is me showing you the way so you don't have to go through what I went through. Not the love is not
Right.
me, oh, you gotta learn the way I learned. That's the only way you're gonna know. Like I don't
Oh
think
no. I
that,
get I get why
like
you asked
I
that
can't
question then.
right. That's why I asked the question. Like I feel like us saying that like we want our kids to walk through the fire, is that really a sign of love? Is what I'm saying.
Good question.
Yeah, I think it's that is a great, not necessarily us wanting them to walk through the fire, but we know there's certain lessons that they have on their own, regardless if we've learned that lesson for them already. Sometimes, our kids are obnoxious. Sometimes they only see and believe in they way. Even though you would have told them, bro, don't ride that bike up down Martin Luther King Boulevard. They steal bikes out there. They doing a lot of things out there they don't supposed to. But this little motherfucker still want to ride that damn bike up Martin Luther King Boulevard. So sometimes they they go off on their own and make their own choices. And it ain't necessarily that they just think they don't want to listen to us at that point in time. So we see that and we can't avoid some situations we just can't avoid, you know,
Right, yeah, and I
them
and, and I
learn.
get that, Slug. That's a part of being disobedient, though. That's a part of a child being disobedient. But if I'm talking about like me, right? I feel like like Slug said earlier. I don't want to backtrack, but Slug said earlier, what's the term you use, Slugs?
Agape love.
What agape
Agape.
love, that unconditional love. That's something you feel from your child, your kids, right? The unconditional love that you feel from your kids, no matter what, your kids is going to love you, right? And when I say kids, kids are going to want to go out there and seek their own experience or experience their own things they go through in life. But it's us as parents that have that gotta have the agape love too, that unconditional love, that like, no, I don't want my kids to walk through the thorns. I don't want them to get splinters. I don't want them to do this. Even though it might make them a stronger person, and because sometimes you can walk for your kids, and and all they'll know how to do is crawl, right?
Right.
So you
The
got to
balance.
balance. It's like you said, Slug, it's a 50-50 thing. It's a balanced thing. But as a parent, you know what I'm saying, do you consider that love when you, like, ah, man, like, nah, I just can't watch my kids hurt, like, no, you're going down the wrong path. I'm not gonna let you do this. But that parent that be like, nah, fuck that, let them go.
Yeah,
and
I got
and
to.
and
I
you
gotta.
watch them struggle. You
Yeah,
watching them struggle. You're not getting no pleasure out of it, but you is getting pleasure out of it, if you get what I'm saying.
yeah. So
you know
so yeah, I get what you're saying. So the thing about
it's
that
a
is,
double-edged sword,
yeah,
basically.
the thing about that is you knowing that it's hurting them to go through what they're going through. It also hurts you for to watch them go through what they're going through. And you can jump in and save them and fix the situation, but at the end of the day, the lesson for them will not be learned. So it is, I gotta say it's love because you you love them enough for them to learn that lesson. Y'all ever heard of experience is the best teacher? You know? So when you go through a certain experience, you're like, oh fuck that. I learned. Dad told me before. I ain't listen. Now I learned on my own. I guarantee I ain't gonna make that mistake no more because that experience got a hold to my ass and I ain't gonna do it no more. So I think it's like it could be love unless you just a sick ass parent who want to see their kid fail. Sometimes you got to sit back and they learn that lesson a lot better by going through it on themselves. And especially if it's not a detrimental a lesson that's detrimental to their life.
But that's the
You know what
scary
I mean?
part, though, Slugs. That's the scary part. Because just because you made the right turn and everything went okay in your life, they may not.
Right.
And if you didn't talk them so much to be strong and be this and be that, what if they don't come to you?
That too.
No.
That's a good point, Day. But only thing you can do about that is constantly reinforce that they can come to you. Like there is no way around that. You are 100% right. That can most certainly happen. But you know what I'm saying. You just gotta try to make them feel like they can come to you with anything. Like, cause I know I have a very hard exterior. I'm tough on my kids, but they also know that they can come to me. Now, again, we just had an example recently where I told you about y'all, for the record, everybody. I'm a new grandfather. Um, my son didn't come to me until late in the pregnancy because he didn't want to hit my mouth, which I thought was crazy because my nigga is old enough to be somebody's father. What could I really say? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they will
This is
pick.
first child.
What did he
Yeah.
think that you was gonna say?
Huh?
What did he think that you was gonna say?
Good question. So,
Hey, D'Angelo.
huh?
Hey, that's a great question, what Leon just asked.
Right.
But on top of that question, did you train him, or did you, when you was talking to him or having these conversations with him, put in his head and don't have kids young?
Yeah, but he not young.
That nigga like 27, 28, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, let him answer the first question first.
Right. So look, the answer to the Lee question was what I drilled in him was to do it the right way. At least to what I know and what I thought of the right way. I always said to him, who the two of the biggest decisions that you make in your life are who. Number one is who you choose to procreate with, and that second, this biggest decision you make in your life is where you choose to raise your family. Those are the two biggest decisions that an adult could make, and I wanted him to do it the right way. And by the right way, I meant by with someone that you're sure you're going to spend the rest of your life with and be able to raise your family the way you want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be a baby daddy. And like, I'm not saying that that's what he's going to be, but he not married, and I don't know if for weddings soon in the future.
So you never told him to get married first?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you ain't say that. That's why I had to ask.
Yeah. I did say that to him, and I said these same things to my daughter. It's not a real difference, but we had these visions that, I made this mistake. I want to make sure that my children don't make the same mistakes. So we kind of be stickler to those points, and I've always been a real. You niggas know me enough to know I'm a real stickler. You know what I'm saying? I'm a stickler to those points, and I believe that's what made him feel that way. But when he did come to us and tell us, what was going on, we didn't give him none of that. You know what I'm saying? Our response was, hey, you're a grown man. You old enough. You will have to deal with this. Like this, if this happens to be a mistake, which I don't even think is a mistake. But if it does or whatever, it will affect you and not me. And you're old enough and mature enough and grown enough to get through it. So I did not feel the way he thought that I would feel. I was actually kind of shocked that he even thought that I would be angry.
Man, yeah.
I was shocked. I was very shocked.
Mm.
The Nita say they don't want to disappoint us. Shit, they say it don't seem like it. Them motherfuckers don't care about disappointing me.
But 28 years old, like I don't think that. Well, I mean, you know what? As the older you get, like you still feel the same way.
They
As
are.
far as, like,
Hey, it don't matter how old he is.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna forever be my baby boy.
For sure.
He a grown man. He a grown
But
man.
I'm talking about, like, as far as like the kids, like no matter how old they get, they still feel like they don't want to do anything to disappoint their parents.
Yes, because I felt that
Right.
as an adult myself. You know what I'm saying? I was 30 years old, bro. I was still rationalizing because that was a way that I used to make decisions. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, man, will my dad what would my daddy say about this shit? I always factored that shit in.
And that's a good thing.
I think so, because hearing my father's voice in my head, you know what I'm saying, that sometimes gave me the little boost that I needed, bro, because I could be finna do something and being I could hear my daddy, hey, that's some whole ass shit you trying to do. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then, yep, my daddy ain't gonna be with this. Let me go to our the other way. Cause like I always tell somebody, like My father, bro, he ain't tell me shit. He didn't teach me nothing about um survival skills. I mean things like ownership, power, credit, none of that. My daddy just was strictly about man shit. This is how a man should conduct himself. This is the way he needs to do it. No, ain't a real man would do this. A real man would do that. But I'm thankful for those lessons because I took them to heart. So I tried to take what my pops gave me and then add that little extra shit in. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna take over the world in this daddy shit. And I know I just went on a long ass tangent, man. But
No, you good.
No,
uh,
you good.
That nigga Slug
I
do it
don't
all the
I don't
time.
I don't feel like with me. I think I just have always wanted to be my own man, right? I'm the characteristics of me come from my from the men that I grew up under, characteristics of me, but I still wanted to be my own man,
mhm,
right? And growing up, I didn't want to be my uncle. I didn't want to be my father. I wanted to be better.
me too.
So I never really like considered like um when I was doing stuff, what would they think? I never did that because I wanted to make my own mistakes. I wanted to make my own mistakes and learn from them. So because it's things that they taught me that I was like, okay, I can't, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't go this way. I shouldn't go that way. But you still want to build your own character that you want to raise your family behind and have a legacy to put forward or your kids want to follow. And then they take what you taught them, like D'Angelo said, you take what you learn from them and you do better. But the only way you could take from what somebody taught you and move better and be a better man is by making your own mistakes. That's the only way.
Not necessarily.
The best experience is lessons. The best experience is
Understandable, but not necessarily though,
well,
because if you everybody says if I would have listened,
Yep.
then this wouldn't have never happened.
But
but the saying
Everybody says
the
it.
saying comes from somewhere though, Leon. The saying comes from somewhere.
We understand that, brother. But
Okay, so
what I'm saying is, if motherfuckers would listen the first time, they wouldn't be in the predicament that they are at
yes,
that moment.
but you don't know that though, Leon. A person could tell you a stove is hot all they want, but until you touch that motherfucker, you don't know it's hot.
Hey, my nigga, you don't have to do drugs to know that it'll fuck you up because you see somebody doing it and you see what it'll do to you. You're not gonna take no motherfucking drugs, right? Because you know what it'll do, right?
Right.
Exactly. So what the fuck is you talking about?
and then in the same breath, experience is a good teacher, but examples are the best teachers. You get the best outcome by not going through the consequences. You know what I mean? I don't need to. You really don't. I didn't need to know jail wasn't for me. I didn't have to go to jail to know that jail wasn't for me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But it all depends on the characteristics of the person because some people need to touch that hot ass stove in order to
But
listen. Why? Because they hard head as fuck. But
Right.
you know a stove is hot. You know it's hot. You know fire create heat and stoves are hot. And if your mom telling you not to touch that stove because it's hot, then don't touch the fucking stove. But
Right. And that's a good point.
well,
That's a good point, Smith.
I don't think that's a good point. I don't think that's a good point. I don't think what Slug is saying is true. Because when Slug say I didn't need to go to jail in order to know that jail is not for me, you just didn't get caught. That's why you didn't want to get caught with doing the stuff that could have put you in jail. Now, if you would have said I never did nothing criminal in my life because I knew our jail was not for me, then you have a point. But you don't have a
Oh
point
no,
if you
no,
did
no. I
if you
wouldn't. That was a bad example for me because I went to jail to know that jail
no
wasn't for me.
no. What
So
I'm saying is what I'm telling you is when people say I don't need to go to jail to know jail is not for me. Okay, well if you have to not have committed no criminal activities ever in your life for that statement to be true. You can't tell me that I knew jail wasn't for me, but I stole a bag of chips when I was 12. No, you didn't know jail was because if you thought jail wasn't for you, you wouldn't have did nothing that's criminal. So I'm still
Understandable, but
I'm
what
still gonna
about
believe
the
is
drug example though?
huh? What
Do
drug
you
example? I
agree?
didn't hear.
I said you don't have to do drugs to know what it'll do to you.
Yeah, yeah. What you mean?
I wish you was paying attention because you said something, so I gave you an example of you said experience is the best teacher. But I
It
was
is.
saying right, but I was saying is you don't have to do drugs to know what it'll do to you.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Man, that's
Yes,
tough.
you
nah, I
do.
don't got. I don't have to do crack cocaine
It don't
to
necessarily have to
know.
be crack. It don't necessarily have to be crack cocaine. Have you ever smoked weed? Have you ever even tried to smoke
Hey,
weed?
bro,
If you,
we not talking about weed, bro. We talking
that
about
is a
hard drugs.
drug. That is a drug,
You
Leon.
talk about hard,
I'm
hard
not
Look,
drugs,
talking about
look. Hey,
weed
bro.
though,
Hey,
but
bro.
bro.
Hey, bro.
you
Hey,
never
bro.
really seen too many people
Hey, hey,
Joe,
bro.
Can
fucked
we
up.
stick on the
I,
hard drugs right now? You do not need to use hard drugs to know what it'll do to you.
Yeah, you don't need to do
Am I
heroin
right
to
or am
know.
I wrong?
you say what, Leon?
You don't have to use hard drugs to know what it'll do to you,
Hey,
right?
hey, hey, Leon.
Can you?
Weed is a hard drug. What are you talking about?
Come on, bro.
I can't
Bro.
talk to him, bro. I
No,
can't
no,
not
no,
talk to
no.
this
And
nigga,
okay, so let
dog.
me ask you something. Hey, Slugs. I want to ask you. Do you have people in your family that is strung out on drugs?
Why you can't answer the
Um,
question?
because Leon, you have to real see this. I can't look, bro. I can't talk to people that fucking only know suburb life and don't know what the inner city is like. I can't have this conversation with you and you just sitting up here talking about hard drugs. What do you think most fiends started with, Leon?
Hey, Joe.
What? Wait,
I'm getting
Leon.
tired. No, I'm getting
Where do
tired of you
you
talking
think?
about I'm a suburban. I'm
Where?
not from the
Be
suburbs, my
be
nigga.
okay. So where
I'm
do
not.
you? Hey, Leon. Where do you think most fiends start doing before they get
Joe,
strung
you
out on?
can't ask me a question with a question. You can't answer mine.
Okay, bro.
Answer my shit first.
I just answered your
No,
question.
you did not.
What's your question? You said hard drugs. Weed is a hard drug. I don't know what you're
It's
talking
not.
about.
It's not. But anyways,
That's
let's
your
for example. Oh,
opinion, Leon.
okay, motherfucker.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Let me ask you
Oh
something
my
again.
God.
Wait. Watch this. You said
You
weed's
didn't
not a
answer
hard drug.
my question first.
I did answer your question.
No, you didn't. You keep saying weed is not a hard drug. That's all you
It's
kept saying.
not. It's
What?
not.
You didn't answer my. That wasn't the question.
Okay, so what's your
Hold
question?
on. You just said weed not a hard drug. If it is a hard drug or is it not a hard drug? Which one is it? Day Day.
Weed is a hard drug. Weed is a hard drug.
Okay,
And you want me to prove it to
let's
you?
just. Hey,
You
hey,
want me to
bro,
prove it to you? Can I
bro.
prove it to
We
you?
don't care, bro.
No, no,
That's your
no,
opinion.
because no,
That's
Leon,
your
no,
opinion,
no.
though.
It's a fact. And you want me to tell you how it's a fact? Can I prove it to you?
It's unimportant.
No,
It
no.
really is
How is it unimportant?
because
Because
that's not what we're talking about.
listen to what I'm saying to you. Leon's point was, you don't have to know. You don't have to do drugs to know that drugs is bad for you. My point, my answer to that was, have you ever tried weed? Have you? If you tried weed before, then you can't use that. You can't
Hey,
use that
brother, do
statement.
you realize that you just answered my question with a question? That means you did not answer my question.
You asked me, do you have to do drugs to
I
know
didn't.
that you can
Hey, bro, you taking
ask
weed,
me? I
bro.
don't even know the
You
question,
just
bro.
take exactly because your dumb ass ain't listening.
You I, is that the
You're not
question?
listening to the
Okay, so
question. You
ask me the
keep talking
question.
about weed.
Ask because weed is a drug.
I didn't say nothing about weed though.
What did you say?
I said hard drugs. I could be talking about anything, but you just keep saying weed.
Okay, yes, Yes, you have to do it to know that it would be bad for you.
Yeah, bro.
Do that answer your question?
So even if you see somebody in the street
Yep.
strung out,
Yep.
you still got to experience it to know that it's bad for you.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done talking.
So your
Go ahead.
your eyes don't work.
Go ahead, bro.
Have you ever tried weed? Have you ever tried? If
Keep
you
saying
ever
weed, bro.
tried weed, I don't want to hear that statement.
Day
You
Day, I've tried weed before, but I never in my life tried no
and
crack
and and
cocaine.
and, and you know why, slugs? You know why, slugs?
Why?
Because weed was enough high for you. Most strung out drug addicts, drug people started on weed. Why don't we talk? Put it like this, slug. Let me ask you this, slug. If you are in a program, a drug program, would they suggest you smoke weed?
No,
Why?
because it's a drug. It's an addiction. You get
You,
addicted to
you,
it.
you. That if weed get you
Nobody's addicted.
high,
Nobody's
weed.
addicted to weed.
Yes, they are.
Now, I bag the difference, D'Angelo, but I still don't agree with Day Day with not there's not being a hard drug. I mean,
Slug.
it's certain drugs, bro, that would take your life, bro. You know what I mean? That'll take your sanity, and
That
yes,
still doesn't matter, slugs.
he's right. Most
Let me
people
ask you
start
this,
off
slug.
smoking just
That's
weed.
all I'm saying. That's all
Man,
I'm
Most
that
saying.
people
no the
do.
fuck he ain't right, bro.
Hey, let me ask you this then, slugs. Watch this. If you was a drug addict, slugs, if you was a drug addict, right? You was strung out on drugs and you done got your sobriety, you clean and everything. Would you suggest anybody smoke weed?
Would I suggest anybody smoke weed?
Yeah, if you had been strung out on drugs and you didn't reach your 10-year sobriety and you talk and some young guys come to you and be like, man, do you think weed is good for you? What would you tell them?
No, I wouldn't advise nobody to get on
Thank
any
you.
drug.
That's all I'm saying. You can't sit up here and say that's the same thing
Data,
about Slug said about jail. You
data,
can't sit up here and say I ain't got to go to jail to know I don't like jail. Yeah, but you out here doing criminal activities. That don't mean that you don't want to go to jail. That means you just ain't got caught. That's it.
data. Listen, when we when we uh when we talk about that, like in general conversation, when a person say, "Hey, such and such a dope fiend, such and such do drugs," nobody is talking about weed, bro.
Right.
All right, bro. All right, man.
Nobody's talking about weed, bro.
I wish we got
We don't
somebody. I
care
wish
who.
we had somebody on here that was actually on drugs, and they will tell you you're crazy. And this is what I be talking about when we having these conversations. We either going to give people real substance or we just saying what we feel. Give real
Hey,
substance.
hey, there,
Weed is a hard drug. I'm sorry. It is. To
there.
me, I can't stand the
But
smell
my
of weed.
thing with
I
you,
don't like a
listen,
contact.
listen though. My thing with you, Day Day, is you standing firm on that, right? You standing firm that weed is a hard drug. Why you can't accept that we don't believe that weed is a hard drug compared to heroin, compared
It's
to crack
not.
cocaine?
It's not. I'm not saying that it's not, slugs.
So that's all
I'm,
we saying. There are certain drugs out here that they can't pay you enough to try. You're not even
slugs.
gonna try the shit.
Hey, slugs. I agree with you, but what all I'm saying all I'm saying when you say I don't have to try drugs to know that drugs is bad for me, then you should have never tried no drugs. That's all I'm saying.
Or not, but
That's
I don't agree with that either because some people don't think weed is bad for you. It's people
some
that
people.
man, it's fucking people in.
You just cut up.
Yeah, he just cut out. But like, when we, come on, man, we gotta keep it a beam, bro. Like
We
when
we
we,
got we got too far in this weed shit, bro. Like, cause he just took it.
We shouldn't have
He
brought up
just
drugs then. Don't bring up drugs.
it was an example, bro.
Okay, well, an example, weed is drugs. So you talking about we getting too far into weed? Weed is a drug. Don't
You
bring
the
up
one
drugs.
came up with the weed, bro. You know what we
You
talking
brought
about.
up drugs.
For an
Don't
example,
try to make a point when your point don't have legs. They don't.
Okay.
Most drug addicts start with weed. It's that simple.
Okay.
So a good, we got a good question on here, man. Well, a good comment. Danita say my mom is an addict, and at 76, I suggest she stop smoking cigarettes and start smoking reefer. And I agree 100% with Danita. Smoke the weed. The weed is better for you than some cigarettes.
Of course it is.
Smoke the weed.
Of course it is.
It ain't been a whole lot of studies that had weed as harmful to you, other than your memory, the little bit when you get old, you get the munchies, whatever.
I do agree with Joe though.
It
It
is a
is a
drug.
drug. It is a drug. We
Yeah,
never disagreed with him.
yeah, it's a drug. But in common conversation, and Day Day is very familiar with common conversation. No one refers to weed as drugs. Like,
D, you already know he tried to be right about everything, bro. So
Yeah,
that's his
that-
whole point. He just want to be right about some shit. Everybody and their mama know when we talk about hard drugs, we're not talking about weed.
I
But
can't argue with
he
that.
just want to prove somebody wrong. That's all it is.
Where he go? He just gonna let you say that shit?
yeah,
And this is my thing. So before we brought, could y'all hear me?
yeah, you
Yeah.
good.
So before we brought up weed and the drugs being hard, what are we talking about?
Yeah, but
God
that's what I'm
damn, like
saying. We got off the subject.
Yeah, because it was something I wanted to say to rebuttal like what you said. Um, I don't remember what you said, but I know I wanted to say like me. I wasn't hard headed. I remember Slug. You mentioned being hard headed about something. I forgot what it was, but
Yeah.
I wanted to say that like I wasn't hard headed, and then Lee had made a statement. When he was like, you don't you don't have to. Joe said he wanted to learn his own lessons, and Lee was saying something like, "What you don't have to." And I was about to say like me, I wasn't hard headed. Like if my father told me that, hey, you should probably do it this way and don't do it this way. I wasn't thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna do it my way. My thought process was shit. My father was smarter than me until I learned that he wasn't. So I thought his way was right, and I did it his way. And most of the time, that shit worked. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't replace that experience that on Earth that he had already.
right.
And
If he
when your
he
phone
been
bogus, your phone bogus. But like I told y'all a bunch of times, like there's one thing that I wish that I could change about myself. I always feel like because I see something and everybody should see it that way. Everybody should see it like everybody should think like I'm thinking. Um, and I obviously I felt that way with my children, man, and that's been a huge mistake. Slow, your phone back working?
yeah. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. But yeah,
You can hear me good?
yeah, you good.
Yeah, I was just saying that he's your hero. You know what I mean? Well, my kids think I'm rich. They
I
think
think
I'm rich. You know why? Because I come through every single time. Whatever the fuck they need, when they need it, how they need it, Pop come through, and they know they can count on me. So they clarify that as being rich. They know I'll never be too fucked up financially where I can't get the job done. You know, so yeah, they my son, he listened to me and every damn thing I say. He tried to, but I do also know at some point in time, he's going to make his own decision and make some fucked up decisions too. It's just part of the process. It's part of
For sure.
life, bro.
Right. I think I was gonna say that too. I just think that's the problem with these young kids nowadays, and because they probably don't have fathers though. But for the kids who have fathers, I think your father is supposed to be your hero. Your father is the one you supposed to look up to, and not these entertainment ass niggas. As
Facts.
far as rappers, basketball players, football players, or whatever. Like, I think your father is the one that's supposed to be looked up to and is supposed to be your hero.
Yeah, but what do you say to the ones that father's not there?
And that's why I said for the ones who have fathers. But I mean,
Well,
shit.
for the ones who ain't there, then we got um hopefully they have the shit that they always talking about. The you know what I'm saying?
Uncles
The
and
father,
shit,
yeah, the father.
father figures.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Hopefully,
I I hate the cliche. I'm trying to strip myself away from the cliche shit, bro. I'm starting to try to live my life in the real life situations, bro. And I just get tired of the cliche shit, bro. Like
What are you talking
we
about?
What you
we
mean?
gotta stop. We gotta stop saying like uh 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 you want to be, everybody hero should be their father. I don't.
What's
I
wrong with
want to.
that?
I want to be better than my father, bro. That's just me, you know.
Of
And
course,
and
nigga.
and, and let me finish, bro. Let me finish, bro. Like, and I'm just being real, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't. The way I think I grew up and had a pretty good life. Uh, I'm never going to shit on my parents, right? And say, "Oh, you could have did better." But for me to say I want to give my kids better than what I had, that's saying that I didn't have enough. I'm sorry. That's just me. That's living in the real world. If you had enough, you wouldn't say you want to give your kids more. That's just me. If you want your kids to grow up like you, then that's good. But if you want to put your kids in a better situation in life, that means you weren't living a life that you think you should have lived. And if other people, if there is a template of the way you think you should have lived. That's the template of somebody else's life. That's not your father's life. So when you say, "Oh, your father should have been your hero" or something like that, man, I'm sorry. If I see my father struggling and I can look on TV and see an LL Cool J doing all this and living the life that I wanted to live in my life, man, no. Yeah, my father can have been a person that inspired me to want to get what they wanted to get, but everybody father is not their fucking hero, bro. Like, that's some bullshit. Everybody father shouldn't be their fucking hero. Everybody father should not be looking up to their father and wanting to be their father. No. And I think that's a fucking lie. I ain't never heard no fucking kid that lived the life that they wanted to live say, "Oh, I want to give my kids a better life than I had." No. But every broke motherfucker that grew up in the inner fucking city of anywhere they at have always said, and they say it all the time, "I want to give a kid better than the life I live." And if you want to give a kid a better life than you live, you don't approve of the life that your father or your mother gave you.
But that can be true and that can be false at the same time. You could be a rich kid that grew up rich and wealthy and taken care of in a good life and still want to give your kids a better life than that. So that's all subjected to the person who what type of life they want to provide for their kids. I get what you're saying, but just because you grew up in the hood and broke, or just because you grew up rich and wealthy, don't mean you want the same for your kids. Some people probably do
I
want
agree
the
with you.
same. Some
Hey,
I
people
agree with you,
D'Angelo.
Slugs.
D'Angelo, I got a question for you. Did
I
you
agree
grow up?
with you,
Did you grow up
Slugs.
rich?
no
Is
fucking
your is your father your hero?
absolutely.
Okay.
mine too,
And I
bro.
think, and I
On
and
some
I
real
think,
shit.
and me, just my opinion. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. When people say that shit, I think that's the most. I think that's the
How,
most cliche shit. I think that's cliche.
how is
That's some
that
cliche
cliche if
shit
a
to
lot
believe.
of
It
motherfuckers don't have
is
a
fucking
father?
cliche. It
How
is
when a lot
cliche.
of
It
motherfuckers
is
don't have a
cliche
father?
because I guarantee you, D'Angelo would be like, "Oh, but I want to give my kids a better life than my father gave me." How
Of
the fuck
course,
somebody your
nigga.
hero and
But
and you grew up not the way you wanted? Do you
my
do you?
nigga.
Hey, put it
Hey,
like
hey,
this.
hey, hey,
Put it
hey,
like this.
calm
Wait,
down.
wait, wait,
Hey,
wait.
calm down. But what his father instilled into him could be the reason why that's his hero, bro. It's not because you're not rich or you couldn't afford to do nothing. It's not all about that. It's about the characteristics that his
You
father
say what?
instilled. I said it's not about you being rich or having a lot of money or some shit like that, bro. It's about
I'm
what your
not saying it
father.
ain't about money. It's not about money, Leon.
That's what. But you
It's
keep
it's
saying
it's no, it's
how
not
much.
about money. I
Damn, can I even
said
finish my motherfucking point? Go ahead though.
no. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So look. For I feel like I would like to know from Joe why why do you feel like your father are you saying you feel like your father shouldn't be your hero? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying, that's the cliche. I feel like that's cliche to say.
What
I
what
feel
what,
like
what
that's
Joe?
the most popular
What
thing. Listen,
how
I'm
can
gonna
be
tell you.
true?
I feel like it's the most popular thing for a man to say to try to make their father feel better than what they portray him to be. That's what I feel like. I feel like if a mother, look, two things. Look, bro, these two things can't go together. My father was a great man, but I want to be a better man than him. Go together. It doesn't. It doesn't go together.
I don't know.
That
I just
don't go
can't
together.
I
That
can't
them
logically see
them
why not.
statements.
I can't
How?
I,
How? If your
because
father,
Joe,
if your
Joe,
father is your
nobody
hero, wait.
nobody's
Let me
perfect,
say.
bro.
Let me say
Nobody
something to you.
everybody
Wait.
had everybody
Let
had
let.
flaws.
Hey,
My father had a zillion flaws, but that does not negate the fact of what he was to and for me.
all right, bro.
His
So
flaws,
so
his
so so
flaws
and
and all.
my question to you is this: if your father was great in everything to you, why can't you be that same man to your kids?
I didn't say he was great. Joe, I just gave you examples of things that he was not great into me.
Okay, exactly. That's what I'm telling you. So what I'm telling you
But that
is
doesn't
the
that
people. Wait,
doesn't
wait,
change
wait,
the
wait, wait, wait,
overall
wait,
body
wait,
of
wait,
work.
wait, wait, wait,
That
wait, wait,
doesn't
wait.
change the overall body of work.
Okay, so if at the end of the day he got an A+, you should be okay with being that A+.
I
That's
am
what I'm
an A
telling you.
plus,
Okay, no.
but I can do
Obviously,
more.
what I'm telling you is if your father did not, if the grade you gave your father is A+, then you shouldn't have no problem with being the man that he is. You shouldn't be saying, I want to give my kids a better life than my father gave me. I want to be a better man than my father. That don't go together. It doesn't. That don't go together. I'm
So
never
you
if
can't
my
strive for better, even though you got good, you can't strive for better.
did you hear what I just said? I understand you wanted, and that's why I told you earlier. What did I say earlier, Slug? That took us on the drug thing. I said that I always wanted to be my own man. My father have showed me ways to move to make me get to the place that I want to get in life. He gave me a fucking stool, a step stool to stand on to be a better man than him. It's that simple. You sitting up here trying to. I hate when men in communities try to big up their father like they the biggest men on earth, but then downgrade them when they talk about themselves. I don't fuck with that, bro. I don't. You don't have to downgrade or a man. You don't have to. You basically when you stump on a man by saying I want to be better than him, that's saying he wasn't good enough. That's all I'm saying. I have never
And the only thing we saying is you fucking wrong.
okay, that's cool. You can say that.
You
And I
You can
fuck.
don't
say
think
that.
you down. I don't think you
You can say
downgraded a
that.
man just by saying you
There's
want
no
to be
way.
better than
Hey,
him.
hey, Slugs. I'm gonna ask you a question right now. I want to ask you a question.
Do you
Let's say
think
that
Kobe
your son.
downgraded? Do you think
So,
Kobe downgraded Jordan because he said he wanted to be better than Jordan?
yes, he strapped. He said. You think Jordan didn't take that as a slight?
Your
I'm
logic is
saying. You
flawed.
think Jordan? Wait. Listen to what I'm saying to you, though, Slugs. See, y'all missing my point, and I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna ask you this, Slug. Let's say that you at home one day. You 60 years old, right? And your son and you sitting at a table, and your son say, "Man, you was good, pops. but I wanted to give my kids a better life than you gave me. You don't think that's selling you short slugs?
Hell no.
No, I don't
Man,
either.
get the
Hell
fuck
no.
out of here, bro.
Hell no. See, the
Man,
thing is,
get the fuck out of here,
you
bro.
asked me a question and I answered
No,
it. The
no,
thing
no,
is,
no, no. Go ahead, slug.
the thing
I'm talking
is,
about with me.
when it comes to men and their children, men always, good men always want to see their kids do better than what they did. I'm the one who want to see you do better. All these other motherfuckers want to see you do just as good as them that love you. They want to see you, or they want to see you do worse. Your father always wants you to do better than what he did, even if what he did was the best. Go harder, go farther.
Right.
If
We got
that's not why we came, and if not, then
I'm
why
not.
bother?
I'm not saying that, slugs. I'm not saying that a father shouldn't want his kids to be better than him. But a father don't want his kids questioning the way he did it. Like I will ask you this. You just said something to us. You said your kids think you rich because you make a way. That make you proud of a man to have your kids to feel like my daddy my daddy gonna make a way. My daddy got it, right? Don't that make you feel proud as a father?
Man, to be honest with you, fuck no. I'm tired of this shit. This shit hard.
you know,
The proudest things in a man's and a father's life is to see a smile on their kid's face. That's the most proudest thing a father could fucking do and have is when them kids smile
Man, I
and
want
look
these
at
little
you
niggas to give
and
me a
look at you.
break. Nigga,
Wait,
go
wait,
ask
wait.
your
When they
mama for that
smile, wait,
shit.
wait. When they look at you and they smile and they feel like you is everything to them in the world, right? When your kids is small, your kids have never. When I was little, I have never in my life thought to myself, I want to be better than that man. It's only when you become a man that you downplay your father. That's it, because you know at that time what it takes to be a man. And then you look at your father and start judging him of what he did when you was a little kid. That is what you're doing. I don't do that. I will never judge my father on how he took care of me. He did the best he can. I'm not. I have always said my father gave me the tools to be a better man in life because that's what he wanted me to be. But I will never tell my father I want to be a better man than you, or I want to put my kids in a better position than you put me in, because I think I'm doing damn well fine. So why can't I give my kids the same tool my father gave me? That's exactly what y'all said a few minutes
because it
ago.
ain't enough, Day Day.
How come it ain't enough?
Because you're not doing fine. You're not doing fine.
According to who?
According to the
To
fucking
who?
world, bro. You're
No,
not
no,
doing
no, no,
fine.
no. You just told me your father is your fucking hero.
Yes.
So why the fuck was he doing fine? Was he doing fine? When did
He
you
was doing
when
okay.
did when did you notice your parents
He was
wasn't doing
doing
okay?
they
When did you notice that?
when I became an adult.
Exactly. Then you start judging them compared to what you wanted out of life.
No. I didn't judge him. That's not me judging him. When I became an adult, I recognized things for what they were. I realized that, hey, bro, check this out. My daddy was 19 when I was born. My mother was 17 when I was born. They didn't know shit. But what they did do, like you said earlier, was the best that they could with what they had. So I chose to take some of the lessons that they made from their mistakes and try not to make those mistakes and build and grow on that. If you do not acknowledge the mistakes that your parents made, then you are the fool. That's part of our problems. We won't recognize that we're raising our children in these bad situations. And every one of us on this podcast was in a bad toxic situation, and we need to acknowledge it.
D'Angelo,
So wait,
this is what I'm talking about, bro.
hold on. We were all in a toxic situation. So if I say that I want better, I don't want my children to be in a as toxic situation as me. How in the fuck am I downplaying my parents or doing right? Am I doing right by my kids? Am I doing right by me? What the fuck is you talking about, Joe?
You're not. We're not talking about parents. We're talking about father. You said your father was your hero. I thought you were talking about an upbringing as
Okay,
a
well,
man with your
let's
father.
keep it with
You're
father.
talking. You're
Let's keep
talking
it with
about
father.
parenting. You're talking
Let's
about
keep it with
parenting
father.
and household now. That is a total different conversation.
So let's
You
keep it
talk.
with father.
You're speaking apple and oranges now, because yes, you can look as a child as 10 years old and see that mom and daddy is arguing and this is not good for me.
No, I never saw that.
Know. Wait.
I never
Wait.
saw
Let me
that.
finish. Let me finish. Because you said we was brought up in toxic situations because of households and what parents was doing. I'm telling you, as a young kid, you started harnessing them toxic situations that your parents are put you through, or stuff like that. But I guarantee you, a son at 10 years old that see his fucking father beating on his fucking mother, that dude is not going to be his fucking hero. I don't care what you say, nobody is going to say that, because
I
what
don't
you
think so
told us.
either.
Exactly. So when you talk about toxic situations, you're talking about in a household with two parents. I'm not talking about that. What I'm
Okay,
talking
well,
about
let's
is
talk.
as a
Let's
father.
stick with
I'm
it. Let's
talking
stick
about. I'm
with it.
keeping on the. I'm taking on
Okay,
the
hold
level
on.
basis
Stop. I
of a
got you.
father.
I got you. Let's keep it. Let's keep it on a father. We because we gotta ban mothers from the conversation because Joe said so. But let's keep it on fathers, bro. Now, what we need to stop doing is not acknowledging the flaws of our father, because that is a toxic trait. Every motherfucker on here right now, daddy was a toxic motherfucker. And if we don't fucking say it, how is it supposed to get better? But because he was toxic, don't mean he didn't do his part. He
I
done
don't
his
know.
part.
I don't know
Just
if my
like that.
father was toxic.
Hey, you don't know him. That's why that motherfucker toxic.
Well, I don't know him because
D'Angelo,
I don't know him because he dead.
D'Angelo,
Okay,
that is not
whatever.
what I'm talking about. That is, see, you're
Damn, sorry
missing my
about
whole
that,
point.
Leon.
You missing my whole point, D'Angelo. What did I say to you a while back? I said, as a child, as a little boy, your father is everything to you. He's everything to you.
Key word, little boy.
Listen to what I'm telling you. The only time you start questioning him is when it's your time to be a man. That's what I'm telling you. When it's your time to become a man, you start to question the things your father did. That case, how is you questioning a person that you said is your hero? You didn't question him when you was a little boy and he was your hero.
No,
So when
because
you become
everybody have
wait,
flaws.
let me
Everybody have
finish.
flaws.
You didn't see him when you was a kid. You didn't see him when you was a
I
kid.
wasn't supposed to.
You don't look. You don't see the chinks in Superman armor until you fucking Superman. That's when you start seeing the chinks. And then you start to realize that, hey, maybe he wasn't my fucking hero. Maybe he just
No,
gave me the tools to become a fucking hero. And
no.
guess what? That shit changes through
I,
generation. Bro,
no.
you will not know what it feels like to be Superman until you fucking Superman.
I ask
And
you a
that's when
question,
you
Joe. Let me
and
ask you
that's when you start fucking judging. And when you judge, you fucking start putting dents in their fucking armor.
let me
And
ask you a
in their
question, Joe.
armor. That's
Joe,
all I'm saying.
are you a better man than your father?
Me,
Yeah.
I believe that I think my father gave me the tools
Are you
to
a
be a
better
better person
man
than
than
him.
your father?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Slug,
Huh?
are you a better man than your father?
But my father is not my hero.
Are you a
Am
better
I a better man than my father? Man, I don't know. Shit, that depends on who's asking. I don't believe I am. I'm still trying to be, bro.
Okay. Well, can't ask Lee, but I feel like I'm a better man than my father. But I also know 100% unequivocally that that's what he wanted. He wanted me to be better. He wanted me to be better. We even had conversations about his mistakes, his flaws, his missteps. Because he didn't just do everything right when it came to me, because he was just figuring it out. But as he matured and as he got older, he recognized on his own some of those mistakes that he made. And I believe rightfully so, as a good fucking father, it's fine to discuss that with your son. We talked about everything.
When did you notice you became a better father than your father? When did you know that you was a better man than your father?
I really thought that I was better than my daddy at this daddy shit. By the time I turned about 28.
And you judging your father on what? How were you judging your father on what?
I'm judging my father
On his whole body of work?
on his whole body of work. I'm
Meaning to
definitely
his
judging
last breath. By 23, you was a better man than your father at his last breath.
I said
by
28.
By 28, you was a better man than your father was at his last breath.
So when I say, you got to remember, when I'm a better father than him at the time
you said
that
better man. You said
right,
better man.
I'm a better man than him at 28. At that point, my child was 7. You know what I'm saying? Now, when my father was 29, you know what I'm saying, I probably was 12 or some shit. So I can only think about it, the type of father he was when I was 7 years old compared to me being my child at 7 years old. Which situations were better, and how were those situations handled? I believe that at the age of 28 is when I had sucked up enough lessons to be able to have implemented those lessons that he gave me better than he did at that same time.
So you saying up to 28. So up to your father being 28 and you 28. So you're not judging him before his old body of work. You're just talking about 28 and 28.
No.
By 28, you was a better man than your father when he was at 28. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying at the age of the children were at that time. Me at around 7, and my son at around 7 years
you
old.
Think right? So you saying you at 7 and your son at 7. So you're not judging his whole body of work.
I mean, if we go by whole body of work, it'll be a slaughter. You know what I'm saying?
No. We're not talking about your whole body of work. You said you knew you was a better man than your father at 28 years old.
Yes.
And I said, are you judging him by his whole body of work, not your whole body? You at 28 compared to your father when he took his last breath.
Why do you think he's judging him though?
What do you mean? What do you mean, Leon? What are you talking about?
Why you keep saying motherfuckers like judging their father? They not judging them.
I didn't say judging.
You did say judge. You said at the age of 28, you judging your father.
No, I said you're basing it off of his body of work. Meaning,
hey,
Leon,
didn't that nigga just say judging?
He did.
All right, bro.
Okay. And I get what he's saying. He did say that.
Got it, bro. You got it, bro. You got it.
I'm telling you what you said.
If I got to speak to you like you're a fucking kindergarten,
exactly,
like
and that's how we speak to your dumb ass.
You don't speak to me like that,
with hard drugs. Your ass, stupid ass,
D'Angelo, didn't you just understand me? Didn't you just understand me? Oh, I'm saying
didn't everybody else understand when I said hard drugs?
You're interjecting your kindergarten
you the only goofy
while
that
adults
said
are talking,
when
bro.
we was talking about hard drugs and they knew what I was talking about, except you.
I forgot you grew up in the
we gotta talk about to you like
grew up in the suburbs. I forgot you grew up in the suburbs, so you don't know what weed is.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You look at people standing on the corner and be like, oh, I don't want to look like them and all that shit. Like, you do know it's functional drug addicts, right? So just to let you know. You'll look at a functional drug addict and be like, oh, I want to be like them, and they'll be fucked up on drugs. But that's another conversation. But D'Angelo, you get what I was just saying though, right? Like that's what I'm trying to ask you. I'm saying, is you basing it off of his whole body of work, or you basing it, you know what I'm saying, from when you was 7 and your son was 7? So at what age range is what I'm asking you?
True Grizzly in the building. What up, True Grizzly?
because I'm with slugs. I think I got a whole lot more living to go to even try to compare myself to my father, right? Like my father been doing this for 72 years. Like,
My
he got
father, you
30
see,
years
that's the
on me.
thing. My father been gone for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? My father been gone 15 years, and I've lapped him in all aspects. All aspects.
What you supposed to do?
You know what I'm saying? And I think that I know my father would be proud because this was what he was looking for.
That's I'm okay with you wanting to for your kids to be better than what you are. That's what you give them the tools for.
But
To
you
go
said,
along and
but
be
the whole night
better
you
than what
said that wasn't
no,
me.
no, listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling you. I said you give your kids tools to be better at life than you was. But you don't expect for your kids to question the life you gave them or the tools you gave them to be better than them. That's all I'm saying. It's no way. If I feel like my father is my hero at 7, if I feel like my father is Superman at 7 or 10 years old, the only time that's going to change is when I have to be Superman. It's only could be one Superman in my house. So when I have to be Superman, yes, I'm gonna judge the chinks in armor he had on. I'm gonna judge it, and then I'm going to realize and be like, damn, he wasn't everything I thought he was. He wasn't
AD,
everything I thought he was. That's all I'm saying. When you
AD.
start questioning that stuff, bro,
We just going back and forth, bro. Can we just move the fuck on, dog? Cause this ain't even the fucking topic. We just going back and forth. We not gonna agree. Let's just agree to disagree. Cause we just going back and forth saying the same shit.
Yeah, I agree with you, Leon. Check it out. Can someone love you and still be toxic? Can
Wait,
someone?
right. That I want to swinging it back into the topic. I got a pinned comment that Danita put in earlier. She said she wanted to know whether we believe that if a person who love hurts you, should you still get them access?
Wait, say that again.
She said if a person who loves you, quote, hurts you, should you still give them access? And I want to be the first to answer that one, man. Like, for a long time, I was giving people you know the people that love me. I know that they love me, but they hurt me, they cross me, or whatever the case it is. I was still giving them access. I felt like it's kind of like what we talked about last week, because they family and shit. It's like they was owed constant access to me. I have cut the umbilical cords on that shit because that shit is toxic. I always was the one that my phone on 24 hours a day. Everybody know if they call my number, they gonna get an answer. My phone ain't never on do not disturb. All that shit is over with. Anybody that do some fuck shit to me, I'm cutting the ward off. I'm cutting the access off because I've reached the point where I have to protect me. And I wish I would have learned that lesson a long time ago, because no matter what you do and no matter how you are, it's never going to be enough. So fuck trying to be a people pleaser. No, my advice to anybody, fuck being a people pleaser. Don't do that shit. It don't get you nowhere. So,
My answer to her question is yeah. Depends on if you love that person. Love ain't too much about what somebody gives you. It's about what you give another person. Now when you talk about hurt you, what do you mean hurt you? He being physically abusive to you? He being mentally abusive to you? If his intent
she
behind
said,
your relationship is to use you and not to love you, That's such a loaded question that she asked. But if you love that person genuinely, then they either take what they have to give you, and because the thing is, one thing I solely believe, and it's something Charleston White always say and advocate for. When it comes to a relationship, a woman normally will love a man to being right, to being as righteous as she possibly can. And it's not fair in this society that we live in this world that we done built. It's not fair, but what is fair in this world? But normally, how it have worked over history is a woman would love a dog ass nigga until he become righteous, until he become, until he become right, till he become better. You know what I mean? So that's normally how it have worked. If you really love this man, you first of all, you making a choice to love somebody. So if you choosing to love this man and to be with this man, then choose what comes with him. Now, if you end up choosing somebody and you ain't know all this extra shit come with them, then choose not to. It's up to you, sweetheart. Your life is your life. So if you want to love on someone, then love on them. Love on them. Don't love on them under certain conditions. You know what I mean? Don't give him conditional love. Give him unconditional love and be accountable for choosing that individual. If you chose the fucked up individual, then that's your choice, sweetheart. That's your choice. Be accountable for choosing because there's a lot of fucked up individuals and there are a lot of good people out here. Try to find you a good one and love them properly, unconditionally, and let the ship go where it's gonna go. But if you choose and not to love someone because they hurt you, you're gonna be forever lost. You're gonna always be lost. You're never gonna find yourself because hurt people. Because people that love you also end up hurting you some way, shape, or form. Focus on his characteristics and his intent behind being involved with you. If he got good intentions, he's a good character, he got a good heart, and he ain't no evil motherfucker, then somewhere down the line, that's gonna show. And you're gonna reap the rewards from loving him properly. I end right there.
Joe,
I'll let Leon go.
Leon ain't here. I don't think Leon ain't here, Joe.
Leon out here. But what I will say is I will have to go back to Slug's first point. Is first of all you have to know what love is. Um, and what Slug said is love hurts. That's the key thing to this. Um, I feel like a lot of people in this world don't know what love is because they don't love themselves, right? And I think if you love yourself, you would genuinely know what love is. And I think that's where it starts at. I don't think nobody. I am in the belief of I believe that love hurts, but I don't think love hurts intentionally. I don't think nobody that loves you intentionally will hurt you. I don't believe that because the people that you let in your life or the people you are around, um, if you know what love is, then your circle will be full with people that loves you. Because if you gonna allow somebody to give you fake love, then you don't know what love is. You don't love yourself, and I think that's where it starts. Uh, so that's what I say about that. I don't believe when you say let somebody give somebody that continuously that loves you hurt you and you give access, you letting them give access. You allowing access to you. I believe it comes down to you don't love yourself. I think that's what it all boils down to. I think the best love is self love, and I think if you love yourself, you wouldn't allow nobody to that loves you or nobody that don't love you. to hurt you or have access to you. So that's why I go with it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Look,
I want to know like what's she talking about? Like, is she? Because I guess Slug was assuming that she was talking about relationships, or is she talking like in general? I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a little bit more in depth
I mean,
understanding of what she talking about.
slugs, but does that do that truly matters?
What you mean?
Do that truly matters? I mean, whether it's a friend, whether it's a child, whether it's a like D'Angelo said, I don't give a fuck who you is. I'm
Well,
cutting you
if we
off.
if we talking about that, then yeah, I cut a motherfucker off regardless. If they
You know,
cross me one time, I'm let go.
If they
that's
do
why I
what?
say, does it truly
Cross
matters?
me, if they cross me one time, then I can't fuck with them no. Like I think you can love somebody from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Like I can still love you, but I don't have to fuck with you.
Okay, go read that question one more time, D'Angelo.
No, I don't think that's true, Leon.
What you mean?
I don't
Read
think
the
you can
question
love
one more
from a
time
I
for me,
I
distance.
D'Angelo.
I think
you
it's
gotta
true
go back to
because if I say if say if I say I say like, do you think that you can be in love with somebody and not be with them?
No, fuck no.
No, not in love.
In love,
No,
hell no.
not in love.
question on the screen, Slug.
I can't see, bro. I'm working,
Oh,
man.
that's it. She said, she want to know whether y'all believe that even if a person who loves you hurts you, should you still give them access?
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hell no. You right then. Okay. I don't know what question I heard. Hell no. You don't let nobody use you now. I mean, what the fuck? You giving them
Ex-
access. You don't sit
What
back
the
and
fuck
be.
you thought the question was then,
I
Slug?
don't know, bro. I'm kind of working and trying to pay attention at the same time, but hell no, man. You don't be no fool now. You know, if they intentionally hurting you, don't keep giving the motherfuckers access.
But I don't think a person that loves you would intentionally hurt you. I don't believe that. I don't I think that's impossible. I don't think somebody that loves you would intentionally hurt you. That means they don't love you.
Right. I agree.
Now something now through the access you give them, if things was to transpire that you I feel like if a person judges a person, that's a personal problem. Because I think most people that you give access to, if you give somebody access to you that loves you and they hurt you, do you continually bring them around? That mean they don't love you. That's how I truly feel. And like I said before, I think you don't love yourself. That's
So
just me.
do you think if like a person cheat on that person, they don't love them?
You say what?
Do you think if a person cheat on their spouse, do you think that they still love them?
No, I don't think people that cheat intentionally hurt somebody. I told you, I don't think nobody that loves you intentionally hurts you.
So
But
you
that
don't you
answers
don't.
the question.
Huh?
His question is, do you think that if a person cheats on you, do they love you? That's the question.
Yes. 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 I think if somebody cheats on you, they love you. Yes. I don't think just because somebody cheat don't mean that they don't love you. No, I don't think that.
I disagree.
So when you say a
You
person that
disagree,
loves you,
D'Angelo?
hold on, Slug. So when you say a person that loves you unintentionally hurts you,
Don't intentionally,
don't
right? Don't
intentionally
intentionally
hurt
hurt
you,
you.
right?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
what is cheating? Then they just like mistakenly cheat.
No, you don't fucking cheat to get caught, motherfucker. That's why it's called cheating.
So, but isn't it that you intentionally trying to hurt them
No, how?
because you're cheating?
No, that doesn't mean you're trying to hurt somebody. That means that you're trying to pleasure
But you
yourself.
know, but you
That
know
doesn't
if hold on, listen. You know, if you get caught, you're gonna hurt them, right? If they find out, that means that they're gonna be hurt. So
Leon,
you know.
Leon, listen
Can
to
I
what
can
I'm
I
saying.
finish? Can I finish? So you know, if you do cheat and they find out, you know that will hurt them. Correct? Yes or no?
Leon, do you know what intentional mean? That is not
Hey,
intentional.
D'Angelo,
I'm not
man, this nigga
intentionally
don't never
hurt you.
Yes,
answer my question.
I
This nigga
yes,
told
never
Leon.
you,
answer
Yes,
my
you
question.
know
I
what hurt.
told you, if you cheat,
Can
it
you
doesn't
answer
mean
my
you're intentionally
question?
trying to hurt them. I've been answered that question. You're trying to reframe it.
Okay.
Don't reframe it. I answered your question. I said no. You're trying to reframe it to get an answer out of me that you want me to say.
I don't want you to say anything. I was
Oh,
just
so stop
trying.
reframing your question then. You asked me a question. When you're cheating on somebody, do that mean you love them? Do that mean you don't love them? No. You can love somebody and cheat on them. Yes.
Okay.
So
I believe that 100%. D'Angelo said he don't though. I want to see why he don't.
see that the reason I'm saying that I think it's different. Like I say this shit all the time. I believe that men can cheat on a woman and still love her. I don't believe a woman can do the same. I don't.
I agree with that.
I believe when a
I think
woman
I think I agree too.
I believe when a woman cheats, she's this she's already in damn near in love with the nigga that she cheating with.
Oh my God, boy.
Or if not that, she's
Hey,
gone
hey,
from
hey, you
the
know what I
previous.
noticed? Hey, Slugs, you know what I
Here we go with the
noticed
double
with
standard.
just, you know what I noticed with just that one fuck, that just that little, like what you just said. You know what I noticed with what you just said, D'Angelo?
What?
It's why y'all think women, when y'all talk about hoes and women, like, y'all don't think women move like men. But if they do, they hoes. So you don't think it's in a woman's nature to fuck another man while she's in love with a man.
I don't. I think it's
Or
in a I
wait,
think
wait, or she's a hoe. Because you think if a woman fucks another man, she's out of love with you and she's ready to leave and go be with another man. So you thinking that every woman has to be as honorable as that. So I get why y'all, the way y'all think now. Like, I get it. You don't think women have the capability, man.
wait,
She do.
Joe,
She a
you went out.
hoe.
Joe, you went out. You said we don't have the capability to what
You
you
don't
say?
have the capability of thinking a woman to actually be with two people, or she's a hoe. But you think men can be with multiple women and still love a woman, because that's what men do. That I okay, so I get the way y'all think now.
We're
I never
hunters.
understood it.
We're hunters by nature, brother.
No, but that doesn't mean,
They're not. They
but that doesn't mean you. But see, what you're not getting what I'm saying. I'm talking about the love aspect of things. You're saying if a woman loves you, there's no way she can sleep with another. There's no way she can sleep with another
if a
person.
woman give that pussy up to another nigga, she ain't in love with the nigga before the nigga she just gave that pussy to.
Okay,
That's a fact. That's a fact,
okay.
bro.
I
And
see.
I
I
She's
see.
respect the
not.
fact
I see why y'all feel the way y'all feel, bro.
because
I see the way
here's
y'all
the
feel the
thing.
way
Let
y'all
me ask
feel.
you something, Day Day. Let me ask you
Woo,
something,
my
Day Day.
God.
Day Day, let
Go
me
ahead.
ask you something, bro. In your mind, in your mind, what would a woman be? Like, take everything off the table, bro. What would a woman be to you, or what could a woman offer to you if all these hoes ain't had a vagina?
You say what?
If a woman didn't have a vagina, what would she mean to you?
I don't think a woman could give me nothing that I can't buy. So you talking to the wrong man.
I just
A
asked you a
woman,
simple question, bro. What
I
would a
just,
woman mean
I
to you What would a woman mean to you if she didn't
Nigga
have her
don't never
vagina?
answer the
Am
question.
I if I'm in love with her? You talking
In
about if,
general, in general, I don't.
just any woman on this earth, just
Yeah,
any woman on this earth.
yeah.
If women didn't have a vagina, what would they mean to me?
Yeah.
I can't answer that, bro. I can't. That's
What
a
would she
very
have to offer you?
that is a
What
very
valuable what valuable
let me talk.
you just said you
I'm
couldn't
telling
answer it, but go
I'm
ahead.
telling you I couldn't answer that because you can't. No man can answer that question because you don't know, because you is clouded by the vagina. So how can you answer that? You won't know what a woman can offer you until you're actually with her and fall in love with her and know what you need out of her. Because
Okay,
me
let me
personally,
elaborate what I mean
I
then. Let me
believe.
cause I don't want to drive my point off
Okay,
because
yeah,
I'm gonna lose my
elaborate.
point.
Go ahead.
I
Okay,
mean,
go ahead.
elaborate. And y'all, people can take this. The audience, y'all can take this how y'all want to. I really don't give a fuck. If you subtract a vagina away from the woman, they will be useless in this world.
No, they wouldn't.
That's wrong.
You are
Listen to me.
absolutely wrong, bro.
Listen to me. When it comes to a man, and this is my opinion, I don't care how anybody take it. When it comes to a man in this world, we only seek after the woman for the most part, for what they have to offer us is a legacy, is their vagina. We will only leave a woman and stop fucking with a woman if they give their vagina away to somebody else. We will feel defeated if they give their box away to some. That is the number one cause why a nigga would say fuck that bitch. A nigga would deal with a broke bitch, a nagging bitch,
Ugly bitch.
a ugly bitch. If she give her pussy to somebody else, we cool on you, shorty, because that's your most valuable possession that you have to offer me. Now we flip that, and you take the penis away from the men. Women still will value men because our value is not in our dick. Our value
What's your
is in
value in?
our value is in our provision, it's in our protection.
Okay, do you?
It's us allowing them to feel safe, comfortable, and good.
You want me?
I understand what Slug's saying, but Slug, the only thing I would say is we need them to reproduce, my nigga.
Nurture and cook and all of that good
No,
stuff. Cause
no,
we are
no, no, no. Listen,
my
we
bad.
need
Go
them
ahead.
to reproduce, my nigga. That's what we are on this earth for, is to create kids, bro. We need them.
Right. So maybe I said it wrong when I just brought up the vagina like that. But that's what's in the vagina. That's the purpose behind having sex. Okay. So you're right. That's mainly what I meant. If you take that away from one,
Hey, can I ask
they
you
are
some
useless
slugs?
to us.
Hey, slug, can I ask you something?
You can
Rolex
ask me
Plain.
whatever
Shout
you
out
want to ask
Rolex
me, brother.
Plain.
Okay,
Rolex Plain say his value is in his dick. Hey, hit that subscribe button,
hey,
Rolex.
slugs, I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a
But I
quick
feel
Yeah,
what
question,
go ahead,
Slug's
bro.
slugs.
saying, though.
I want to ask you and Leon something because D'Angelo said he don't agree with that, right? D'Angelo said he don't
I
agree
just
with that.
said I feel what he's saying, but we need them to create.
Okay, cool. You need them to create. Okay, D'Angelo said he disagrees with you. Hey, slugs, if you if you think that a man is still valuable without his penis, why do you get so upset at women for wanting to be independent women?
I don't get upset at women for wanting to be
You do.
independent women.
You say women are.
So
You say women.
you gonna
Wait,
tell me what
wait,
I
wait.
get upset at?
So we ain't never been on here and saying women are dumb for saying they don't need a man. You ain't never
If you
said that.
if you want to be independent, I feel if you want to be independent, that's perfectly fine. But don't act as if you need a man for something or a man have to give you this, that, and the third if you want to be independent. Don't don't jump over don't teeter totter. Don't jump over when shit is convenient for you. If you want to be independent, if you don't want to have no kids, if you want to be the president and rule the fucking world as a woman, toodles to you, bitch. Do what you want
You
to
can't.
do.
Don't
But
say that, slugs.
but
Don't
if
say
you
that.
want to
You
be,
just
you can't be
don't
an
say that,
independent
Slug.
woman, but also
Slug.
want to be interdependent on a man.
Slug, you can't just say that because Leon just made a great point. You just said don't fucking say you don't need a man but want to have kids. You just said we don't need a woman. But Leon just pointed out we need
I
women to
never said we
reproduce.
don't need a woman.
You said if a woman ain't got a vagina, what do we need them for?
Yeah, we did. Nah, that ain't saying we don't need a woman, nigga. That's just saying that's their most valuable possession.
Oh, and a man most valuable possession is his dick.
Maybe to you, but I don't
Oh,
think most women would agree with that. Because if that was the
okay. So
case,
so so why do you? Then I don't.
my brother, if that was the case, my brother, if our most valuable possession was our penis, then women will not accept us cheating.
You say what?
Women will have the same outlook on the man cheating like a man have on a woman
You
cheating.
think all women accept men cheating?
I ain't say all women. We can't speak for all women, my
Okay, so
nigga.
do all men don't accept? Do all men cut women off for cheating?
We can't say all men.
So
I'm not
what are we
saying all
talking
men.
about?
I'm speaking in general, bro.
Exactly. You just said if men, if penis won the man most valuable possession, women wouldn't accept them for cheating. All women don't accept cheating from men,
Yeah, but a good portion of them do, bro.
and a
And you
good
and I both
portion of
know that.
men, and a good portion of men accept women cheating.
I don't think
So
so.
how? So what?
I don't think so. But
How
that's
do
neither here or there. I don't want to argue over antics. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to go back and forth over antics. I want to stick to my point. And my point is, a woman's most valuable possession to a man is her vagina.
I
And the
disagree.
man's most valuable possession to a woman is what he can do for her, bro.
I agree with Slug. I don't know about you, D'Angelo, but
I,
I
I,
agree.
I agree with that too, but I only disagree when he said that's all their value.
That's
Nah,
all who value, men or women.
I want to say that. I don't want to say that's all their value. That's their most valuable possession.
Well, you
Period.
said
You-
what are they
it-
without it? You know what I'm saying? We don't need. You said we don't. Your original point was you said we don't need them
You right.
without the box. You know what
yeah,
I'm
so
saying? We don't need them,
we do need them,
and that's what I disagree with.
right?
We definitely need them, but that is their most valuable possession. And
But
if they give that shit away, then they've devalued themselves.
Yeah, and
I disagree with that. I
and the
disagree
only
with that.
reason why and Joe, I'm gonna go back to what we always talk about. The reason why it's so valuable is because that's the number one thing that you can give a man is a child. So by you having two or three different kids by two or three different dudes, that depreciate your value depreciates.
Same thing with a man though, Lee.
It's
The
not though,
most
bro.
valuable
Because
thing
listen,
you could
hold on,
give
hold
a
on, hold
woman is
on.
a child, bro.
Can I finish? The reason why it doesn't work for a man in that case is because we can have three or four baby mamas and and the motherfucker could be rich. That woman is still gonna fuck with that man
What?
because the woman will still fuck with that man because of what he can do for her.
And
And
not
you
just
tell it
that, not
and
just that, Lee.
wait. You said if he rich, so neither one of y'all will fuck with Rihanna.
What does that got to
Come
do
on,
with
bro.
us? What are you talking
Rihanna
about?
is rich.
Come
Rihanna is
on, bro.
rich with fucking
Bro,
3 kids.
Joe, I never said
stop.
I wouldn't. We're talking about in general, my nigga.
You said
Rihanna
if
is
the if
fucking, but I'm talking about a woman fucking with a dude with three or four kids.
Leon, what I'm telling you is you just said if a man that got 3 or 4 different baby mamas, if he rich, a woman would still fuck with him. That's what you just said.
Right, because of what he can do for her.
Exactly. So once again, Rihanna have 3 fucking kids. Will you fuck with her?
So
She
listen.
rich,
So let me answer that. Let me answer
but
that.
you won't fuck with one that's in the hood. You
Let me
see what
answer
I'm
that,
saying?
Joe.
It's work both ways, bro. Y'all, man,
Joe,
y'all ain't it, bro.
the reason
This
a
is shit
woman,
really, bro.
the reason a woman will fuck with a nigga with with 6 baby mamas and 14 kids is because none of them kids at his house.
That's a lie,
That too.
bro. Y'all talking about some Dixie ass women. It's real women out here, stand up women. It's not fucking with a nigga with 5 different baby mamas. What if? What man? Hey, bro, y'all get it, bro. Y'all
I
get it.
mean, there are
I'm
some that
done having
won't.
these arguments with y'all, bro.
There
Y'all
are
niggas
some
stay
that
live in
won't,
a
Joe.
fucking bubble, a dumbass bubble, bro. Like y'all
Joe,
act like y'all don't know how this world works, bro. Like get the fuck out of here, bro.
We know how it works. I just don't believe you know how
Ain't
it
no
works.
fucking woman out here. No woman out here that got morals about herself and got something going for herself is fucking with a dude with 4 different baby mamas and 14 kids. You find me one woman with substance about herself that'll do that. Find me one.
Sierra did.
Sierra fucked with who?
Future.
And Future is what? He's rich, right?
But he got
so
like 10
Sierra.
baby mamas
But
though. But
guess what?
that was my point though.
And guess what? And
But
guess
that
what?
was my
And she
point
went in,
though, bro.
and she went and got wiped by fucking goddamn it, Russell Wilson, and every dude on earth called him stupid.
Because
Yeah.
he shouldn't because he is.
So wait. So Russell Wilson is stupid for fucking with a female that got a baby by another nigga, and Sierra what is she for fucking with Future? Uh, uh,
Dumb
uh,
too.
that's all I'm saying. It worked both ways, Leon. That's all I'm saying. It worked both ways. That's all I'm saying. You
But
now
you act
you
like I
agree
was
Joe,
with
gonna
me.
say a different answer, bro. I said both of
No,
them
you
dumb.
no. What they saying, but what they saying is the woman's most valued possession is her vagina.
It is.
The man most valued possession is his fucking penis because a
it's
fucking baby is the most valuable thing you could give any human on this earth. Am I right or wrong, Leon? What would you say? What would you say your girl most valued possessions are?
hey, Joe.
I don't know. I just want Leon to answer this question.
What we
What
just
would you
said
say?
because she gave me my boys.
No. I said, what would you say your girl most valued possessions is on this earth? What would you say? Would you say it's her kids?
Would I say her most valuable possession is her kids?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Would
She's
you
my
say? I'm asking you because you said the woman gave you your most valuable possessions, right? Which is your boys, right?
No, I said the woman's most valuable possession is her vagina, bro.
And what is a man's?
I don't think it's his dick, bro. It's
Oh,
what he can do. Hey, bro, let me ask you one question. Do you think the woman the prize or the man is the prize?
me?
Yeah. What do you think? Yes or no? Who
Mm,
I mean, who's the prize, the man or the woman?
it depends. It
Oh,
depends.
It doesn't.
Who? It
okay.
It
depends.
really
It's who's
does.
chasing who.
All right.
It's who's chasing
It,
who.
re- it, re-
It's who's chasing who.
it really not, bro. Because hey,
It's
Joe,
who's chasing who.
the man is
That
always
lets
the
me know
prize.
all what you think.
The man is always the prize because you know why? Because it's less of us than them.
Oh my
They're
God.
compete. They competing for the solid men. They're competing for men, bro.
Look,
It's way more.
can
It's,
I talk to Leon real quick? Can I just talk to Leon real quick? Hey, Leon,
Yo.
this is what I'm saying. Leon, this is what I'm saying, right, bro? You said that your lady most valued possession is her vagina, right?
Every woman
Okay,
most
every woman
valuable
is
possession is her
right.
vagina.
Exactly. So my question to you is, why is that? Because they could give you kids, right?
Right. And she didn't
Okay.
have any, and we
Okay.
created a family together.
Okay. So what is if it's the same? So you think a man don't give a woman kids? Don't a man give a woman kids? She can have kids by herself.
What's your point, bro? Get
My
to the point.
point is if a woman's most valued possession is her vagina because she could bear kids, shouldn't a man most valued possession be his penis because you have the fucking semen or the eggs to put in her? Because a woman could not just have babies by herself. She needs you to have them. So if a woman meets you, you're going to give her most valued possessions too, which is babies.
So to a woman, you saying to a woman, the man's most valuable possession is his penis. To a woman.
Because because
I'm
you giving
asking a
her
question to
yes,
a
because
woman.
to a woman,
So you're
you're
speaking for a woman.
Leon, what I'm telling you is all I'm saying to you is if
We gotta ask a woman that though. That's what
Leon,
we gotta ask.
what I'm telling you is If from
Hey,
what
Joe,
you
you don't have to
never mind, bro.
repeat it. I
Never mind,
understand
bro.
what you're saying.
Never
You're,
mind,
you're
bro.
gonna
Never
repeat the
mind. You
same
got it.
shit.
You got it, bro. I told you I'm a type of person like both sides of the streets got to match.
I
You
got you, my nigga, but you have to ask the woman that. You're saying that
I'm not talking.
you're
I'm talking
talking,
about based off your logic. Based off your logic, Leon. I'm talking about based off of your logic
bro. This
of
is a fact. It's not a logic
how is it a fact?
because the most valuable possession that a woman has is her vagina. It's a fact.
I don't think it's a fact.
What is the most valuable possession that a woman has, bro?
Her mind.
Boy, it's out the mud, man. The fuck is this? Oh,
You got it, big dog.
Okay.
That nigga said her mind.
You
Shout
got
out
it,
to
Yep.
dog.
James, man, with the 10 jewels he just
Yep.
dropped, man. Appreciate you, bro.
I would rather I would rather I would rather have a woman mentally than physically. Any
Now,
day
let
of the
me
fucking
ask you
week.
something. Let me ask you
Any day of the
something, Day
week.
Day. Let
Give
me
me a
ask you
woman
something, Day
You
mind.
Day.
got it,
no,
big
you
Give
dog.
me
don't
Let
a
me
have her
ask you
give
mentally.
something,
me a
Day Day.
woman mind. Give me a woman mind over her pussy any day of the fucking
You
Okay,
week.
ain't
let me
got her
ask you
man if
something,
she
Day Day.
giving up her pussy. You don't
Get the
Listen,
have
fuck
her
out of here.
man.
You can fuck any bitch on this earth and then she won't give a fuck about you. Get a bitch man.
If you got her man, she not gonna give up that pussy.
You say what?
If you got her man, she not giving up the pussy.
No, exactly. But if I got her man, I get whatever I want. I'll make that bitch get on the fucking stroll
yeah,
and
you
give it
made
up.
you, but yeah, but you get her
Y'all keep on
mind.
talking about vagina and
You
all
get
this
her mind.
bullshit. Fuck
You
some
get her.
pussy.
You get her mind through that vagina, bro. Most niggas obtain these bitches' mind
Man,
through that vagina,
get
man.
out of here, bro. It's pimps out here that don't even fuck these hoes and got their man. Stop it,
Mhm.
bro.
We talk about hoes. We talk about women.
Oh my god,
And
bro.
it's and it
I
and these
guarantee.
you talk about these pimps, talk about these pimps out here that got hoes
I
that
guarantee. I
listen,
guarantee you ask any
Joe, listen,
female.
bro. You talk about pimps like pimps don't get they hoe took from them. Fuck
Right.
out of here, nigga. These hoes be choosing.
And you talk about pussy like niggas don't get their bitches took.
I ain't say whoever said niggas
Oh,
don't get their
you
bitches
you
took.
said
That don't compare. Who I never
because
said niggas don't
because
get their bitches took.
no
What are
no
you talking about?
you said that a woman's vagina is her most valuable possession.
I said
I
that.
said it's her mind. And you said you can have her mind and she'll get took. And you can have her pussy and she'll get took. What's the difference?
No, bro, you can't have her mind and she get took. Cause if she get took, you obviously don't have her fucking mind,
You
nigga.
just and if she get fucked by another nigga, you don't it's not a vulnerable possession. How the fuck is you
Listen,
bro?
okay, Day
For
Day.
y'all to
You can
put
have the
wait,
argument. You can win the argument without understanding, bro. You got it. I don't want to go back and forth with you
for
about what
y'all
I
to
said
put
and how
so
I
much
said, bro. You
emphasis
win.
for y'all to
I guaranteed you, your bitch give up that pussy, you done with it.
once y'all for y'all to put so much emphasis on pussy, y'all need to go find y'all a fucking Mary, a Virgin Mary. Because y'all think that every woman should that the way y'all talk about pussy, woman should be pure fucking with y'all.
Hey,
Nah.
bro, you just a different type of dude, my nigga. You just don't.
No,
You just don't.
y'all just some irrational dudes. Like y'all thinking
You
Day
just.
crazy.
Day, it's okay if you okay with your bitch giving her pussy up to other niggas. We just not, okay? We just not. We ain't cool with it. That shit don't sit well with us.
I never said I'm okay with it. I just said that don't mean she don't love you. Never said I'm okay with my didn't I just tell you
And we
people that
disagree
love
with
you?
you.
Didn't I just
We
tell you
disagree
people
with
that
you.
love you don't intentionally hurt you? I just see this is the crazy thing. Y'all be so
Well,
I stick to what I'm saying. And I stand on what I'm saying. And everything that I say comes right back around full circle to the first statement I made. I said, I don't think nobody that loves you hurts you intentionally. Meaning that if your girl went out and fucked another dude, I don't think that she don't love you. She
right.
just fucked another nigga.
And
That
that's
don't
the
that
thing.
don't mean you gotta find out about it or none of that.
We
You don't have to know.
wait a minute, nigga.
So you
What?
know if your girl fucked another nigga?
Hey, look. No, I
You
don't.
know if your girl fucked another nigga.
I don't know.
So what are we
I
talking
don't.
about?
but Day, look. You you have to accept the fact.
Who was that question for?
I don't know who
Who
that
that's
question
for,
was for.
Dania? Please tell me.
But Day, listen. You think the way you think, right? But regardless, you think you right, we think we right. You have to accept the fact that you are in the minority in this situation, bro.
I don't
You
think I
you,
am.
you are the weird one.
I don't think I am.
How? It's 3 against 1 right
Okay,
now.
that's y'all. But if we ask more men, I think more men would agree with me more than they
They
agree with
would
y'all.
never agree with your
I
goofy ass,
guarantee. And
boy.
you know, see, that's the problem. I haven't told you you goofy for believing the way you believe. I haven't.
I
You
said
think
your
I'm
goofy
goofy?
ass.
Exactly. You think I'm goofy because the way I believe.
I think you goofy in general, not just
Exactly.
on this subject, motherfucker. I ain't talking about this motherfucking topic. Shit.
That's why niggas like y'all always having an opinion on another motherfucker because y'all think so right. Y'all so righteous and shit. Like y'all always have opinions about the way another motherfucker live. Like
Danita,
all the time. Like with Anthony Edwards, or when we was talking about what's the kid that Deion Sanders, he's stupid as hell. Why the fuck would he be with her? Y'all always
What
have an
what
opinion about
kid with
another motherfucker.
what kid
hey
Deion
Joe,
Sanders?
this
What you
a
talking
fucking
about?
hey
What
Joe.
what's the kid the cornerback Leon? You know who I'm talking about, Leon.
I think
What's the
everybody got
kid
an
name,
opinion, bro.
Leon? What's the
What
kid
kid?
name that played for Deion Sanders? The good one, not his
Oh,
son, the other one.
Travis
Travis.
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter, right. We was talking about him. Oh, he's stupid as hell for being with that woman. Why the fuck would he do that? You always have an opinion about the way another motherfucker live because you want the world
Hey, bro, that's the
be
world,
just
my
like
nigga.
you.
What the hell you
No,
talking
no,
about?
it's
The
not.
world got
No,
a
it's
whole
not.
bunch of opinions.
Hey,
But
can I
Why you
ask you
think there's
something?
so many comments and under pictures and shit, nigga?
I don't
Everybody
comment
got
on
their own
people's shit.
opinion. What the hell are you
I don't
talking
comment
about?
on people's shit.
I'm saying
here's
that's
the
the
thing.
world, bro.
Let me slide
I,
this
I,
in, man.
I, I don't think that.
Hey, let me slide this in. Here's the thing, man. Joe, this is a podcast, bro. We all on here talking this same shit every goddamn week. You part of it too. So you saying it as if you not on here commenting about nothing. Nigga, that's all we do. That's
Right,
all we do. You ain't
right.
exempt. The moment a motherfucker disagree with you, then it's oh man, y'all think this and this. Nigga, you do more of the most opinionated shit, and you
I don't.
supposed to, because that's what we supposed
No,
to
no,
be
no, no,
doing.
no, 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 no. Y'all, like I told y'all, every time we get on this podcast, y'all have a problem with the way I think. I
I
don't
don't
give
have
a
a
fuck.
problem with the way
I
you
don't
think.
give a fuck that y'all think that women only fucking valuable part of them is their most valuable possession is their vagina. That's y'all.
So
I
Joe,
don't think
can
that
I
way.
tell you
I
what
think a
happened
woman's
is?
most valuable possession is her man. That's what
Joe,
I
what
think.
happens is everybody gives their opinion, and we say
And
you
we talk
wrong. You
about it, bro.
you say you say we're wrong,
I don't
and
say
then
y'all wrong.
You a lie.
you just said
All I,
we wrong.
You a lie.
I said that I think a woman's most valuable possession is her mind. Y'all could think the way y'all want to think. That's it. All I said was is y'all can't have it
So
both
Joe, you
ways.
never
You
told us
can't
we was
say
wrong
you
in any
you can't
topic.
say you can't say a woman only valuable possession is her vagina because she could give you a baby, but a man
So
most valuable possession is not his penis because hey, what he do with his penis? He give babies.
so
Like
if
it
her,
work
if her
both
mind,
Hey,
ways,
hey,
bro.
Joe, do
It
you know,
work
Joe,
both ways.
do you know why we say that, Joe? Do you have any idea why we say that?
Doesn't matter. You said it.
See, that's that's
He
that
don't want.
that's
He
the
don't want to
problem
know,
right
bro.
there. Cause you think a motherfucker just
I
pulling
think
shit out
I
their
think
ass
y'all
and we just
I think
saying
y'all
it.
said I think y'all said is because every week y'all turn this into a woman bashing thing. I think that's what it
man,
is. I
Oh
think
my
every
God.
every fucking week we talking about something
How
and
is this
it's
woman bad?
still
How is this
it's
woman bashing,
still
bro?
head it's still head its way. D'Angelo even said it. He said, I'm saying husband and women, husband and wives, because I don't want to. We get on here every week and y'all say we woman bash. That's
No,
what it
no, no, no,
turns
no, no.
into.
Listen to me.
Every
Listen to
week
me.
we
Listen
talk
to me.
about something, no matter what. We could be talking about
Okay,
sports, and y'all
Joe,
be like, Angel Reese thinks she the best man in the. Y'all turn it into a woman
Joe,
bashing thing
Joe,
every fucking
Joe.
week, bro.
Can we just stick on this real quick? How are we woman bashing? Because we think, we
You're not.
believe
You're
that
not.
that vagina is the most valuable possession of a woman, bro.
You got
How
it,
is
bro.
that woman bashing?
You got it, bro.
No,
You
answer that
you
question.
you don't think it's
How are we
you
bashing
wait wait
women by saying that?
Leon
Can you
do you
answer my question first? How are we bashing women and saying that that's their most valuable possession?
oh my fucking god, bro. You got it,
We,
bro.
we giving we
I'm not
giving
even
them
answering this, bro.
hey, we
I'm not
giving
even
them
gonna
the
answer this,
credit.
bro.
We giving them the at least
I'm not
me.
even answering this, bro.
Okay, cool. Don't answer. We
Oh my
giving them we
fucking
giving
god.
them the credit of
Yo, what's
having the
going
most
on,
powerful
bro?
thing on earth
Oh
because it
my
gives
fucking.
life.
Hey,
And,
let me ask you something.
well,
Let me
you're
ask
not
you
answering
something.
the question.
Man,
You're not
shut the
answering.
hell
Okay.
up.
You're not.
He talking and shit, and your ass want to interrupt.
Yeah,
After you just said you weren't gonna answer the damn question.
pussy is the most powerful thing on earth because it gives life. Now, Joe said that their most powerful possession is the mind. The mind ain't put them in position to lead the world yet.
Okay. Okay.
But
Hey,
but, but,
Leon.
but Joe,
Leon, you're not a part of
Joe,
this.
Joe,
Wait,
Joe,
wait,
hold
Leon, you're
on,
not a
bro.
part of this. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna go after you. Go.
Their mind haven't put them in position to lead the earth yet, and it's because they're not supposed to lead the fucking earth.
Hmm.
They not. Their power is in pussy.
Okay.
It's just that simple, bro.
Okay. So
And
it's
the
my
more
turn now.
and the more and more we get away from that, the more and more fucked up a place this earth becomes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Keep going, bro. Keep going. Keep going.
Go ahead,
This is
Joe.
so. I want
Go
to ask
ahead.
you a
You done,
question,
bro.
Leon, not you. Leon, don't get in this conversation. D'Angelo and Slugs. I want to ask y'all this, and I want y'all to be honest with me. The great fucking
That's the
dads you
question, bro.
are, the great fucking dads you are. Do you tell your fucking daughter her most valuable possession is her pussy?
Joe, my
Do
daughter is
you tell your daughters that?
Joe. You asked the question, right? Can I answer it?
Yep, yep.
My daughter is 9 years old. I'm not talking to her about her vagina right now.
Will you tell her that any time in her life?
I probably would. I probably would tell her that's the most valuable thing you can offer a man.
You will tell your daughter that.
I probably would. See, the thing is, Joe,
Hey, bro.
our problem, our
Hey, bro.
problem, hey, bro, our
Yeah,
problem is we
yeah.
tend we tend to not keep it real, bro. We tend to not be honest with these women in this world. We tend to sugarcoat shit, and we tend not to keep it a fucking buck with them about shit in this world. I'm gonna be honest with my motherfucking daughter. Yes, that is the thing. That is the most valuable thing a man sees in you.
No, that's not what you said.
The average
No, that's
thing,
not
the
what you just
average
said.
Joe.
I'm
I'm not
asking
gonna argue,
you.
Joe.
Wait,
Joe, I'm not
Slugs.
gonna argue with you on this podcast,
No,
bro.
hey,
If
Slugs.
you're
We're not
gonna keep, if
arguing.
you
We're not
okay, but
arguing,
when I'm
Slugs.
speaking, Joe, when I'm speaking, bro, and then you jump in and don't let me finish what I'm saying, and you go off on another narrative or another little thing, then I'm not getting what I'm saying out clear. You saying that's not what I said, but I'm telling you what I'm saying.
Okay,
So
tell me
fuck
what you're
what
saying.
I didn't say. This is what I am saying, and this is what I do mean. I'm not finna tell my daughter the only thing you got to offer this world is your vagina. I'm telling her from a male's perspective, that is what's gonna be most valuable to them. So
Okay,
take this in
okay.
consideration, baby. When you going out here and you thinking about sleeping with a man, you think about all of this shit.
Hey, this is what I'm telling you, Slugs. This is what
But
I'm
at
trying to
nine
get you to
years
see.
old, she ain't hearing none of that shit.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, Slugs. You as a man, correct? You as a man, correct?
Last time I checked,
Exactly. So you think you think that the most valuable thing a woman have to offer is a vagina, correct?
yeah, Joe.
So when you have this question, when you have this conversation with your daughter, don't don't fucking goddamn it soften the blow. Tell her from your perspective. You
No,
as a
but Joe,
man.
but what you're
No,
not gonna
you
do
don't.
is
No,
tell
listen,
me what I
listen,
need to
listen.
tell my
Hey,
daughter, bro.
because
Like, come on.
no, listen to me,
No, you're
Slugs.
not gonna
Listen to
do
me.
that.
Listen to me, Slugs. Listen to me. What I'm telling you is this. What I'm telling you is the way you speak about women when it comes to your daughter. Don't pussyfoot. She's going to be a woman. Don't fucking care. Don't fucking goddamn it cradle her now. Speak to her
What,
how you
what,
talk
what,
about
what,
women.
But listen, no. See, the difference
Would you
between
let?
me and
Would
you,
y'all
the
let y'all
difference
daughter
between
hear this
Joe, the
fucking
difference
podcast?
between me and you, bro, Joe, difference between me and you, I understand that there's a major difference between males and females. There are certain things that males can do. There are certain ways that you can talk to males that they will receive it and they will understand it. And there are certain ways you can talk to a female where they'll receive it and they will accept it and understand it. So when you say, "Oh no, be real and cut straight to the chase with your daughter," no, you do that with your daughter, bro. I'm gonna do what I need to do in order for my daughter to receive the message that she needs to receive from me. Whether
Right.
it's being
To make
straight
to
throat
make
or
to
whether it's
make
being sympathetic or whether it's sugarcoating.
to make her
I'm
daddy
gonna,
to make her
I'm
daddy look like a hero, right? To make her
no,
daddy look
no.
like
To
he
make
don't think like other men, right?
the point is not to make me look like the hero. The point is to make her understand this world that we're living in. I don't give a fuck what she look at me as,
Right. Well,
long as
I
she
will.
have an understanding.
If I had a daughter, I will never in my fucking life tell my daughter the most valuable thing she can offer a fucking man is her fucking pussy.
Yeah,
Never tell her that. Is you fucking crazy?
and that is your perception
Get
on
the
life.
fuck out of here.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna sit back and tell you
Women
you
that
bogus or you wrong for that,
women
Joe.
that feels
Raise
like
your
that
daughter how you want to
sell
raise your
pussy.
daughter.
Women that feel like that sell pussy. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Jeff, I don't have a daughter. That's why he said that.
That's
yeah.
why I asked Lee. That's why I asked Lee.
So I kind of agree with Slugs. His
Danita, read what Danita said, D. Not to cut you off, my bad. But I just want you to
yeah
read that for Joe.
yeah. I kind of agree with what Slug said. We
Read.
we can't package things up to our sons and daughters the same way. You know what I'm saying? I can say yes to answer your question. Would I say not to give your vagina? I have said that.
My fault, y'all.
I have said that. No, I did not say you. Hey, you better not get that pussy up or nothing like that. I frame it in a different way than what I'm talking to my guys with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Joe, you a little off base on that. Like
All right.
you can't tell you do tell your daughter that. You just don't. We may not say it as vulgar as we saying it right now, but we tell her that though.
But tell him read what Danita said.
Oh,
I see what Denise said. I
it's
read it
like
already,
me,
Leon.
me
Okay.
have told
I'm sitting still, Leon. I read it already.
me,
All
men. Well, I haven't read it. Men have told their daughters the most valuable thing you can offer a man is your body. Be careful who you give it to, which is the same thing.
So Joe, do you have a problem with that or something? Or I'm just asking.
I don't. I have a problem with saying that a woman's most valuable possession that a man could have is her vagina. Yes, I have a problem with that.
The thing
But
is,
you do
bro.
hold on,
Go ahead.
Slug. But you do know why it's their most valuable possession though, right?
Yes, I do. But I have a problem with them with a man telling a woman that. Yes,
Why?
I know why
If it's
men.
a fact, then why?
I know why men say that. Yes,
But if it's true, then why do you have a problem with it?
because I don't think it's true.
Oh,
I
okay.
know why they say it, but I don't think it's true.
So you don't
I
think the
don't.
most valuable possession is the vagina which creates children?
That's the same thing a penis does. That's all I'm saying. A penis creates children too.
I got you.
So why is that not valuable? That's all I'm saying. I'm
So
saying
you
it's the
think the
same
penis
thing
and
on
the
the same
vagina
side of the
is
street.
valuable?
I think if the most valuable thing a woman can offer a man is her vagina, I think the most valuable thing a man can offer a woman is his penis.
So do you think
So I'm
women
gonna
I
tell
can
think
you.
it works both
hold on,
ways.
Slug. Do
I
you
think it
think
works both
women
ways.
so do you think women can offer men more than men can offer women?
Do I think women can offer? Um,
Do you think women have more to offer than men?
depends on who you messing with. I think Oprah have way more to offer Stedman than Stedman have to offer her.
Okay, so we're talking. So you think? So you? Well, she's the minority though, bro. We're talking about the majority.
man. I think it's a lot of women out here, bro. It's
So
fucking
you
with a
think it's
lot of
a lot of
niggas that
women
ain't shit.
more than men?
They outnumber us 6-1, gang. So
Understandable.
I
So
think
you
so I,
think
I
that
so I think it's a lot of women out here that's doing good in life that have to settle for some nothing ass niggas.
they don't have to
They
settle at
don't have
all.
to
It's a
do shit.
choice. It's a choice.
Huh?
They don't
They
have
don't have to settle. It's a choice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you think that they're settling, or is it a choice?
Yes.
They're settling.
Yes.
Mm, okay. Now, is it stupid to settle if they have a choice?
Of course, it's always stupid to settle. You're supposed to
Okay.
strive for the best things in life,
Right.
but
So
that's not what America is built on. America is built on people settling.
got you.
So what are we talking about here? There's a lot of women out here that got way more to offer than fucking nothing ass niggas.
Are we not talking about the nothing ass niggas though?
So
I
what are
just
you
asked
talking
you, do
about?
you think that women have more to offer than men?
Depends on what situation you in.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. If you're talking about two of the people that's equally yoked, feel like it's an equal thing. Me personally, me and D'Angelo have said numerous of times in the household, women do more than the men. So
Okay.
when you get married to a woman, who's doing more, the wife or the husband?
They both have roles. They both have their own roles.
So let
They
me
absolutely do.
let me take it to here, man. You know, when you say a male's penis is just equivalent as a female's vagina, bro. Because they produce kids, right? That's why that's the most valuable thing, Joe, you believe a male have. You believe the most valuable thing a male have to offer a woman is his penis, right?
You say what?
You believe the most valuable thing a man have to offer a woman is his penis, correct?
No,
Okay, well, what are we talking about?
no.
Because that's the reason behind you being upset
I
about.
no because I said to you, if a woman's most valuable possession is her vagina, then the man's most valuable possession is his penis. I'm speaking to y'all answer. I don't think
Okay,
a woman's most valuable possession is her vagina. I
okay,
don't
because
think
you
that.
think it's her brain. So,
I
so
think the most
in
valuable
your
possession a man
defense,
have to give a woman is his mind.
listen. So in your defense, you're only saying that a man's most valuable possession is his penis because we are saying a woman's most valuable possession is her vagina.
No, 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 no. I'm not. I'm saying to you that what happens on one side of the street should happen on the other side. I'm telling you, if with in your belief, if a woman's most valuable possession is her vagina, which I don't agree with, then from that perspective and that logic, a man's most valuable possession should be his penis. Because y'all
The key
said,
word in what you said, the key word in what you said is should be, bro. Like you
what are
taking
you
the way
talking
you're
about?
Hey,
think
hey,
you
hey! We understand what he's saying, Slug. We understand what he's saying.
but
He's just saying it should be the
it should
same
be
way.
even, but
That's
that
all
is
Right,
I'm saying.
it
That's
right.
all
should
I'm
We
be
saying.
understand.
it should be even, but that isn't a perfect fucking world. The world is not even. No, nobody only and no offense. No, I promise. I mean, no offense, Joe. But only a woman who wants the world to be even thinks like that, bro. Only a
Huh?
woman who want only a woman who want everything to be equal thinks like, oh, since this is my most valuable possession, that should be his. No, that's not how it works. We're when we're talking about value, we're talking about what a man value and what a woman value, bro. And unfortunately, women do not value penis like men value vagina. They don't
Compare
value it
according
equal
to who? According to who?
according to the world's
To
view,
you?
the according to the world's view that
I disagree with you.
I've been observing since I've been here. Because
Okay, and I disagree with you.
because if my value if my value relied on my penis, you wouldn't care about how much money I make. You wouldn't care about how tall I am. You wouldn't care about me having. You wouldn't care about all the shit that women care about, my nigga. They care about your bank account.
Oh
If
my
my value
God, bro.
possession is my penis, what the fuck my bank account got to do with my penis?
And
Why do
that's
you
the
think
thing.
all
The
women? Why
whole
do you think all women care about your fucking money? Why?
hey,
You
the
talking
whole
about a broke ass
no,
woman?
the
Because a
whole
woman
thing
with
is
money
Joe
don't give a fuck about your money.
the whole thing is Joe think women are equal.
No, I don't. No, I know,
You
D'Angelo.
do. You
D'Angelo,
say it all the time.
listen to me. Listen to me. What I am telling you is, I know that there is an unbalanced scale in this world when it comes to men and women, right? All I'm saying is when you think so vulgarly about things, and then you think so on the other side of the world about the other side of the street, it doesn't make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. You could not think so vulgarly about a fucking woman, but then think so fucking positively about a man on the other side of the street. That makes no sense to me, bro.
Bro, so
That's
this
all
is
I'm
what
saying.
makes this
It don't have
even.
to. It doesn't
This is
have.
what makes
Listen to
it
me.
even.
Listen to me. It doesn't have to be on an even playing field, D'Angelo. Yes, D'Angelo, I know. Yes, I know in this world, women are judged on differently on how many people they sleep with. I said this last week. I know that. I'm not saying it ain't. But all I'm saying is, with that being said, if you telling me that a woman's most valuable possession is her vagina because she can give you kids, which is your most valuable possession, it's the same thing with a fucking dick. A dick produce kids, valuable possessions. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
So if you sticking on that, then you have to be the same way on the other end.
got you. Hey,
That's
Danita,
all I'm saying.
Can you elaborate on when you said all things should be equal? Go ahead, Slug.
Well, my at the end of the day, bro, a woman don't value a man penis, and she value his protection and his provision, which is his comfortability of making her safe and providing for her a life. She value that shit. That's why that's more important than his penis. We as men, we don't look for women to protect us. We don't look for them to go and make us no money. We look for them to nurture our family and produce our children and our offsprings and to be the queen of our legacy, bro. So that's where the value comes in. And the reason why the penis doesn't matter like that is because if they valued that shit and they didn't value our protection, we can go stick our penis in them and have kids because they value it. But the next motherfucker can come around and kill off the whole fucking legacy because we ain't no protectors, bro. It don't matter how much a man can produce if he can't protect, bro. It don't matter what he do with his penis if he can't protect it, my nigga. It don't matter. That's why they don't value that shit. They don't care about that shit like we do, bro. If a man come into our wife and take our wife or have kids with our wife, they just disrupted our whole entire legacy, bro.
Can
That's
I
why
ask you
their
some
vagina
slugs?
is more
Okay,
important.
okay. So let me ask all y'all something then. Let me ask all y'all something. Do you think a woman, what do you think a woman will cheat on quicker? Some shitty dick or a nigga with no money?
What you say?
Some weak. What you think a woman will cheat on faster? Some weak ass dick or a nigga with no money?
A nigga with no money.
You believe that?
Yep.
Hold on. A woman would cheat. I don't even understand his question, to be
I
honest
say,
with
what
you.
do you think a woman will cheat on faster? A nigga with some weak ass dick or a nigga with no money?
I don't know. You gotta ask a woman that, bro. I don't know what a woman would cheat on. A woman gonna cheat on you
Wait,
if she ain't in love with you no more, bro. If
wait, wait,
she
wait,
ain't
wait,
love
wait,
you in
wait,
the
wait,
beginning,
wait,
or
wait,
she
wait, wait,
ain't love.
wait,
It don't matter. The nigga can be broke. The nigga can be rich. The nigga can
wait,
have
wait,
good
wait,
dick.
wait.
Cause a bitch ain't gonna know a nigga got good dick unless she fuck him, right?
Hey, Slug. So you telling me right now? You telling me right now, right? A woman will cheat on a nigga. Like it ain't broke ass nothing ass niggas out here with good ass women. Like it's niggas, bro. If a nigga fuck the shit out of a woman, bro, you can do whatever you want to do to that bitch. You can have the most money in the world and a bitch will still cheat on you if you ain't got no good dick.
So, and that's the
Same, plain
difference,
and
Joe.
simple.
Joe, and that's the difference when we be talking about. See, I'm gonna say two more things, bro. That's the difference when we be
So
talking
what do
about.
a
I
woman
kind
really
of agree.
value?
Let me say this real quick, Joe, before I forget it, man. I kind of agree on the bashing aspect of it. Maybe it'll make you and all the women who think we're bashing women feel more comfortable if we just sat back and talked about the bum ass, nothing ass niggas. Okay, some shit
What you
is
mean by
just
that,
too
Slugs?
obvious.
I'm lost.
And some shit is just too obvious for us to talk about. So when you're talking about these women that are cheat on their niggas and all this shit, and what would they do it for? To us, them is nothing as bitches. They not considered wholesome women to us. We don't look at a woman that would just go and give her vagina away as a good woman, bro. We don't look at them like that. So it's like she's a hoe. She get thrown in a whole category because a solid, uh, uh, good woman don't operate like that, bro. She don't walk around and giving her body out like that. She don't walk around showing the world her body. She's covering herself. She's protecting her assets, bro. And she's virtuous. She gives her body to the man that she loves. That's it. That's all. You ain't finna catch a decent woman out here doing all this shit. These
You're not
bitches
going to
that's
catch a
doing all this
decent
shit,
man. You're not going to
these
catch a decent
bitches that's
man.
doing all this shit are whores. And this the
You,
thing that you do, Joe, and I'm gonna leave it. This the thing that you do that I don't like. When we talk about a certain type of woman, you immediately go to a certain type of man, or your defense is predicated on a man's version of that type of woman, as if a man and a woman are equal. But you'll be the first to say, I know they're not equal. So I don't understand why you would say something like, well, so is the man, or so is the man, if you know that men and women are not equal. We don't hold each other to the same standards. So I don't understand that. Not in.
according depend no. When I compare the two, when I give you a scenario of, hey bro, you're absolutely right about that woman, but men do this shit too. I'm pointing out to you that there are nothing ass niggas out here like you're talking about the nothing ass women. That's all I'm doing. I don't think I don't think that
But who at what point in this was this conversation about nothing women? This conversation was about all women. But because we
no
said
no
that
no because
because we saying that they box is the most valuable thing, that
no
does not make
D'Angelo.
them a nothing woman.
No
Right.
D'Angelo.
Where
No
stipulation come
D'Angelo.
in at?
No, D'Angelo.
Where does
I
the
just
nothing
I'm
stipulation
telling
come
you.
in?
I'm gonna tell you because remember you said a woman that loves a man won't cheat, and then that's when I told you I said that's why I get the points you be making about women that are hoes that sleep with multiple men. That's what I'm saying. That's how that came up because you reference a woman not cheating on a man that she loves. If a woman go sleep with a man that she loves, that means that basically she a hoe, right?
If she
Because
gonna,
she have the capability of sleeping with two men at the same time and still loving both of them, right?
I don't think so. I think
If
that
she do, what is
I,
she?
I, I
If
I
she
think
do,
that a
what is
woman
she?
can, I think a woman can go sleep with a man that she doesn't love, but only thing I'm saying, if she has a man, she don't love him no more if she go cheat. I'm never saying that she can't
I
sleep with,
disagree with that.
I'm not
That's what I'm
saying that
saying.
she can't sleep with a man that she doesn't love. I'm saying that she don't love the nigga she with
And
if
I
she want to
disagree with
sleep with
that.
somebody else.
I disagree with that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, then we see that you disagree. Um, we waiting. We
I
waiting.
had to need to answer that question.
I
Ask her to
want
answer that question.
I want Danita to answer that question that Joe said.
What
With
question?
which one is
She
getting
said I wouldn't know. Jeff never cheated, so she wouldn't know.
man? Come on, Danita. You got to answer the question. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know the answers. Y'all know the answer to that. Like y'all,
No,
y'all
I
trying to sit up
don't.
here.
I
Okay, okay.
Know the
How
Okay,
would we
answer to
know?
so
what? Know the
well, let
answer
me
to
ask.
what? What
You know the
question?
answer. Watch this, Slugs. Watch this. I'm gonna ask Slugs. Hey, Slugs. Have you ever, have you and a chick ever stopped messing around and she was with another nigga and came to fuck you because you fucked her better than him?
Me and the chick stopped messing around because she was with another nigga.
No, no. You and the chick stopped messing around, right?
Yeah.
And then she was with another nigga. But she
Uh-huh.
came to get fucked by you because you fuck her better than he fuck her. Have that ever happened?
Um, I don't know, bro. I don't think it. Mostly, honestly, I'm gonna say about 90% of the bitches that I've ever fucked, 9 times out of 10, I can fuck again if I drive the issue, bro. And but it's just my character. I wouldn't double back on a bitch that I don't want to double back on, or that ain't, if she got a man, I ain't fucking with a bitch that got a man. I just value my life. But if I wanted to drive hard, I believe I can be 100% successful at fucking any bitch that I done fucked before.
Nigga, you ain't even answer the question.
I don't know. I mean, probably. I mean, I see where he going. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, bitches double back
That's
on niggas because they got
But
better
did
dick than who
but
they
I'm
fucking with.
saying,
that's
he
all I'm
talking
saying.
about you though. Did it ever happen to you?
I don't spread my business like that. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Hey, well, fuck your business, slugs. Do chicks double back because the dick is better on the other side?
Yes, they do.
That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. Chicks don't double back because the nigga pay better. They don't. They double back because the dick is better.
No,
We
they
It's
double
never
this.
back.
saying
They
nothing
double,
about
Man, get
double
the
backing
fuck up
though.
out of here, bro. Ain't no chick. It's no chick cheating on her fucking guy because he's broke. That's not happening. If that nigga fucking the brains out of her, that bitch is dick drunk. She's not fucking cheating. She is not gonna go be like, oh, let me go over here and fuck this nigga because this nigga got. Man, bitches is not risking losing no good dick. Just like niggas ain't risking losing no motherfucking goddamn it, no woman with some good box. It's
so
not
can
happening.
I say something, man? Joe, this is just my opinion.
Go ahead.
Bro, you too goddamn old to see that fucking the shit out of a bitch is the end all in this fucking world.
Never said that.
You refer to it that way, bro.
No, I see you
Wait,
all see.
what?
I never said that. I don't
You
know where
refer
you
to it
got.
that way,
I
bro.
don't know where you
Like
got that from.
you just said a
I don't
bitch
know
dick.
where you
Let me,
got that from.
you just listen. You just said you talking about a bitch being dick drunk and and all that old shit, bro. If a woman is still moving in and out and within her relationships at this old big old age over some dick, it's insane to me, bro.
And that's how I feel about niggas with pussy.
I do too. I don't
That's
I
how I
do
feel about
too.
niggas with pussy. You
I
you
do
tripping
too. I
you tripping
agree.
about a motherfucker having bodies and you fucking 40? What that bitch supposed to have 3?
Nah,
Get the fuck out of here,
but she
bro.
ain't supposed to have 40. If she
Man,
if she 40 years old, she ain't supposed to have 40.
hey man, hey
She not.
man,
She not,
hey,
bro.
y'all bugging, bro. Y'all bugging. I'm sorry, bro.
See,
Y'all
this one
niggas is
thing I want
bugging,
to
bro.
say, and this is to Danita and to all the other female listeners and males, all the listeners, period, bro. I want y'all to take in consideration and try to understand when we're having these conversations about men and women, male and female. We already mentally in our head. I don't know about Joe because he kind of be off and on sometimes, but we already mentally in our head for the most part put these individuals in categories. Okay, when we talk about women that are good women, women who are virtuous or however you want to, women who are held at a high standard, we speak about them. When we talk about who they are in different categories. We don't think all women are whores. We don't think all women are good women. You know what I mean? So when we're talking about these and it's the same with men. Men, some niggas is just bum ass niggas. Some niggas is poor excuses. Some niggas is broke. They're not providers. Some niggas just want to have kids. So we take in consideration all the listeners when even when y'all listening to other podcasts Stop being so offended and put these people in categories y'all damn self. If you not a whore, don't be offended by us talking, calling a bitch a whore with doing whore activities. And don't think that since we say, oh, this type of woman is a whore, that means we're talking about all women being whores. Stop being so offended and try to listen to understand where people are coming from when they're talking about these different types of individuals, man. Because all men are not the same and all women are not the same, bro. That's all.
I just know that it ain't no motherfucker on earth that could mesmerize me with no pussy. Not today. And I would hope that women, there ain't women out here just getting mesmerized.
Shit.
Look at those.
That's so
Put
mother.
that pussy on me.
Shit.
That's
Put the
so mother.
pussy on me.
Hey, that's so motherfucking
Shit.
counterproductive. That's so
Yo ass
counterproductive,
crazy as
and
hell.
that's the
Hey,
reason why they second and not
hey,
first.
yo ass crazy as a motherfucker, boy. Yo ass crazy. Hey, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm married and I'm with my wife. But attraction, attraction at my age is solely depicted on fucking. That's it. It ain't got shit to do with what that bitch could do for me.
I agree, Joe.
If I'm attracted to that bitch, it's solely about fucking, and that's gonna make me not cheat or not do what I want to do. I'm not looking at no woman on this. If when I see the Rihannas and shit, I'm not saying I want to be Rihanna. I want to fuck Rihanna. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
I
But
It's
agree.
just
Joe,
how it is.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm mesmerized by some
Joe,
fucking pussy. Rihanna's
Joe,
pussy.
Joe,
Goddamn
we
right.
talking come on, we talking about we talking about looking at a man or a woman in a prospect situation.
Why you think you can't get Rihanna?
No. I'm talking about we all, of course, men are it's women that they find attractive and they want to fuck. That's not it. But
That's being mesmerized by the box.
no, it's not because you can fuck her, but you know what I'm saying. You ain't gonna wife her.
That's being mesmerized by the box.
Yeah, if you ain't
What are you
wife her,
talking about?
you ain't mesmerized.
What?
If you ain't wifed her, you ain't mesmerized.
What do bro? I
It
thought
depends
mesmerized.
on right. It depends
What?
on the objective, bro. Like some
Right. It
niggas ain't
depends
trying
on
to
what.
wife the bitch.
Right. Ain't
Some
no
niggas
bitch
just
trying to
want to
wife the
fuck.
bitch.
Those are the objectives I'm talking about. I'm not
Uh-huh.
talking.
Okay.
We're not having a conversation about nobody that's out here randomly knocking bitches back. That's not
Yeah.
what
Hey,
Okay.
we're
hey,
talking
hey,
about.
hey, D'Angelo. Hey,
When you
D'Angelo.
speaking
If you're
long
talking
term,
about,
then D'Angelo, you right. I got
long term, bro, I never in my life was mesmerized by pussy. Like, if you're talking about being with a chick,
So
I ain't never in my life saw a bitch and was like, I want to fuck her and wife her. That never
so
crossed my mind.
why would you not think that's
Hey,
what we're
Leon,
talking about? We adults, brother. All
because you
that shit
said
is in the past.
mesmerized. When
Our
I
whole
think
hopping days is
when
over.
I think mesmerized, I think in the days. Like, oh my god,
fantasy.
Our whole
that's what
hopping
I'm thinking.
Joe, our whole hopping days is
I
over.
still mesmerized
Everything
about pussy. I'm sorry. I don't know about you, but
I
I
know
do. I don't know. I still wake up with a hard dick. Like
so that makes you
I'm still
mesmerized.
young. But that let me know that this motherfucker ready. And if I see a bitch,
Well,
this motherfucker ready.
you know,
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Hey,
retarded, bro.
that's all I'm saying, bro.
Go ahead.
Hey, bro, hey, bro. I'm being real. Like, I still have fucking fantasies, bro. I still like
Joe,
shit. Still get me excited,
Joe,
bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Joe, you're not acting on it.
What do you mean? That mesmerized me fantasy, bro.
Come on,
I'm
bro.
I'm 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 not. No, I'm not. And that's why I said I'm mesmerized by it, bro. Because I could sit up and dream about, like, I could look up and see a fucking Rihanna fucking on TV and be like, God damn, man, look.
Come on,
I do that.
this nigga want to go by
But that's crazy, bro. He say that, right?
his definition of
Hey,
mesmerized.
hey,
But
hey,
listen,
hey,
y'all,
hey.
listen. Let me bring this
Just
circle
cause you
in. Let me
don't
bring this
act
full
on it,
circle
bro,
in,
don't
bro.
mean nothing, bro. Just cause
Listen,
you
he
don't
say
act on
that
it, don't
shit.
mean nothing.
Listen, Joe. You say that shit, but you don't understand why we saying they most valuable possession is they box, bro. because that's our initial attraction is the way you look. Now we're looking at you. We're looking at your physique and your physicalness, all because mentally we're thinking about how that body is. How that body. Why do you think sex sells so much? Why do you think the main rappers and shit in the industry and entertainers, the women, they body is the most prized possession they got to show, unless they just extremely gifted and talented. But for the most part, you gotta
What?
be a bad bitch to be on the top. You gotta be a bad
Slug.
bitch to be on
Hey,
the
hey,
top, bro.
hey,
Ain't
hey,
no
hey,
ain't no
Slug.
woman made it to the top, bro, that far and stayed up there that really wasn't bad, bro.
No bitch ever
If
stayed up that long. I'm sorry. But
Beyonce have, look how long Beyonce been up.
nigga, that motherfucking dude is on top right now and been up there for a while. That fucking dude, that fucking goddamn it, D'Angelo. What D'Angelo say about uh Brandon Ingram? He said he he got that motherfucking dude walking around with that motherfucking dude. She's still hot, nigga. What are you talking about?
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
Yeah,
Gorilla,
we
nigga.
talking about
What you
Glorilla.
call it last week, D'Angelo?
Motherfucking boy.
Exactly. And
Why you
all I'm
call her
saying
a
is this,
boy?
Slug. And all I'm saying is this, Slug. You
Why you
say
call her
that
a
about
boy, B?
women, right?
Gorilla ain't been on top for a long ass time.
What?
Bro, Gorilla ain't
She
even
been
got a
been
decade
been
in this
been
shit
been
yet.
hot.
He ain't even got
Nigga,
a
Gorilla
decade
been
in this
hot
shit
since
yet.
she been out. She got
He ain't
6
got a
years she been out.
decade in this shit yet,
She
though,
got
bro.
about 5 years, nigga. She's still hot as hell, nigga. She
That's
still one of
fine though. What's five
That's
years
not a long
compared to
time
50?
though. That's not a
What's
long
5 years
time though.
compared to 30 years,
wait,
bro?
hold on, bro. Name
How
a
long
nigga that had a
Beyonce?
five. Name 10 niggas that had 5 year runs. That
Why we
stayed
gotta
hot for
name
five
10
years.
niggas?
What that got to do with Glorilla, nigga?
Name 5 women that had five hot years. Name them.
Hey,
That she was.
Bo.
They was
Hey,
still
dog.
the woman after 5 years.
Dog. We just saying 5 years is not a long time. That's all we saying.
All right, bro. Y'all paying motherfuckers to Beyonce. Like this is amazing.
I never compared her to Beyonce,
Yeah,
brother.
he just said Beyonce been on top. I mean, Gorilla been hot for fucking since COVID, bro. Like we acting like
That's and that's cool, bro.
this
But I
girl is
don't think
still a
5 years
fucking.
is not that long.
And we bringing her up like she just a booger wolf.
A,
She
a
is,
5 years
man.
a long motherfucking time, bro.
She most certainly is a booger wolf, but go ahead.
But
What you
but but
mean?
but 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 Slugs, just to touch on
Y'all
your
think she
point,
ugly?
Slug, women do the same thing men do. Women look at physique and look at shit about a man too. Women do that too. Women wanna fuck just like men do.
Facts.
Yeah, I ain't arguing
So
with
so
that.
when you say a man look at a woman sexually, a woman does the same thing too, and that's all I've been trying to say. And Leon said it earlier. Joe just saying it got to be on both sides. That's all I'm saying. I look, if y'all saying that men and women both value possession is penis and pussy, I'm with y'all.
I'm not saying that though.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
He know we ain't saying it though. Hey,
I'm
but
not
look, I
saying
got a
that.
question though. Y'all niggas think Glorilla ugly?
Yeah. I, she
You
she
you
look
I don't
she
think
look
she ugly.
she
I
look
I
think she
better.
don't
got
think
a
she she
Hey,
look good to me.
I think she got a great personality.
She look good to me.
Man, boy,
Yeah,
yo,
she's
that's
straight to
crazy.
me too.
You
Yeah,
have a
I
kid
done seen
about her,
some
boy.
ugly bitches.
You have a kid about her. You can have a gremlin come out.
I ain't saying I was gonna have a kid with her. I just
Hey,
said she
no.
look good.
What I'm telling you is she made herself look good.
I
Them
know that,
motherfucking
nigga.
kids
We
come
all
out,
know.
boy. Them kids come out, boy. Them motherfucker look like a chill pet.
Yeah. No. Hey, she had a good surgeon though.
D'Angelo said he got that little ass boy on his hip.
Hell no.
Hey, D, you a fool, boy.
He walking around with that little ass boy on his hip.
for
That shit
real.
was so
Hey,
funny, boy.
glow, nice, bro. You
Nigga,
tripping?
I
that
fuck
girl
with
is
Glow.
fucking horrendous, bro. I'm sorry,
You
bro.
tripping,
I'm
nigga?
not attracted to thugs. You know
Man,
what I'm saying?
I am, cause what's the
So
name? Cause,
about the
cause
thug.
what's the name look good as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Who?
Remy, bro. Remy look good as fuck, bro.
Hey
That
boy,
bitch
that's
was,
work.
oh my
That's all.
Remy Ma?
god, bro.
Remy Ma?
Yes, boy. Oh my
Nigga,
It
she
ain't
God.
had
that bad.
surgery too, nigga.
That's
What?
small work.
She had
Hey,
I
surgery
don't even
too.
think
hey,
I
boy.
don't even
That
think
bitch
she
Hey,
that
is
she
bad.
was
gorgeous, bro.
she was terrible when she came in, nigga.
Now
You
she got
tripping.
her teeth. She got them teeth did. She good, bro.
Bro, she was terrible when she came in. You
That
tripping.
motherfucker nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That
I
motherfucker
think
nice.
the prettiest rapper was well, one of the prettiest rappers was Lil Kim before she fucked herself. Lil Kim was pretty as hell, and she fucked herself up.
Man, bro. Give me Remy, bro. Remy is fucking bad, bro.
She
I love that gangster. I love how she talk like a thug too. Like,
that's that New
nigga, are
York
you
shit.
dumb? Like
That's
I
that New
love
York
that
shit,
shit, boy.
boy. Yeah, that's that
Hey
New
boy.
York shit.
Hey boy. Remy, boy. That's weakness, boy. Me, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, so you going, huh?
Hey, one more
Yeah,
thing. I know we
yeah,
kind of got all
yeah.
the way off of this shit, but I want to ask like one or two more questions about the love thing and what not the topic is. One of the questions is love enough? If the behavior never changed, is love enough? If the behavior never changed, that's one of the questions we had up
From a
there.
mate, from a
If
mate, or
if
from
the
a
if the
Just
love, hey, if the behavior don't change, only you can determine. You know what I'm saying? If it's enough, it depends on what that behavior is. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's gonna bat 1,000. You're gonna have to put up with something. We all got bad behaviors, some bad behaviors, and our mates got some bad behaviors. But only you really could be the person to determine what's enough, what's too much.
Mhm. What you think,
uh,
Leon or Joe?
I
I
like
ain't
I,
even
I like
I
I
ain't even hear the
told you,
question.
like I said earlier, slugs. I like I say, it depends on what type of relationship we talking about. We talking about mates, family, children, with mates, no. Family, yes, love is enough. Children, yes, love is enough.
Wow, Joe, that's kind of strange to me. You say so. If the behavior never changed with your mate, then love ain't enough. But if the
No,
behavior never changed with your children or your family, then love is enough. That's what you're saying?
yes, yep.
Okay. So my perspective on
Go ahead.
that, and the question was, Leon, is love enough if the behavior never changed? But my perspective on that is kind of a little bit of the opposite because to me, when you say mate, bro, I think this society don't take relationships as serious as they should, bro. That's why we got so many broken families, my nigga. When you say mate, to me, I'm thinking somebody I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. I'm thinking my better half. So I'm gonna go to the ends of the war with this motherfucker before I go with my brother and sister. You know what I mean? I'm gonna we don't know y'all finna look at me sideways about this comment, but my mate come before my kids. My wife gonna come before my motherfucking kids, bro.
We been had this discussion. Yeah, for sure.
So,
I agree.
so how come is a limit on love being enough with my mate, but it ain't none with my kids and my mama, my dad, my family, um, when I'm with my mate, this is my family. This is my legacy. Bitch, only way out of this is death row. So
Or
I
she
think
cheating.
us as society, man, we got that so fucked up, and that's why we don't have long lasting relationships no more.
Well, with me, the reason I say that is because with me, I'm going to always choose me
I thought they was
through
asleep. That's
everything.
why I turned it
I'm
back.
going to always choose me no matter what. With my family, with my kids, they going to be around because, like I told you, I hold family to a very high standard. The family is everything to me. Yes, my wife is family, but if she does something that's just like that's making me choose her over me, then no, it's over with. I'm done. Love is not enough. Love will never be enough to make me choose you over me. Never.
No, that's
But my
foolish.
family, but my family is gonna always be my family.
Man, you will let your
That's
family
blood.
ruin. You'll let your family ruin your
No,
whole
I
My
year.
wouldn't.
thing
No,
is,
I
would you
wouldn't
choose your family over you,
because I just
Joe?
because
Would you put?
what I just told y'all was I told y'all I said this last week. You the people you let around you you trust, and the people you don't let around you you don't trust. The people I consider family is the people I let around, man. The people I'm very close to. I put a lot of trust in my family. Yes, I do. I don't see myself. I don't see the people that are in my inner circle that is very very dear to me. I can't see myself turning my back on them.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure your wife come before all they ass.
As we stand now, yes. Well, I don't know about my kids, but my family, yes, yes. My sisters, my mother, yes. My wife come before them. As we stand now, but that could change if she starts to do stuff to make me choose her over me. Then that'll change. She wouldn't be in my life.
And no, Danita, I'm divorced, sweetheart.
And when I say choose her over me, I'm not saying that she don't come before me. But what I'm saying is when I'm talking about when I have to go out of my way to be unhappy to make her happy, then that's when it's a problem. I will never go out of my way to make somebody happy if it don't makes me happy. That's not happening.
Yeah, those are
And I and I
sacrifices.
and I
Mm.
feel and I feel like family is unconditional love. I feel like your mate is conditional.
Whoa. Yeah, you. I'm a part. I'm gonna go ahead and chill. That you think way different than I do. You said family is unconditional, but your mate is
Yes.
conditional.
Yes.
Man, that's deep, bro.
If he ever was in a situation, um, you know what I'm saying, he would choose. He may not even say that right now, but all his comments and everything he comment tell us that he would choose his family over his might. I ain't choosing nobody outside of my
Okay.
house above nobody inside of my house.
Okay, that's cool. That's your opinion. And you could think that I would choose my family over my wife. You could think that you
You
could think
said
that.
it. You
But
said
I
it.
won't. I have chose my wife over my family before.
But you
Just so
just
you know.
said that. You're saying that you
Now,
would.
I said my kids. I said my kids. And I said and I have been very consistent with what I'm saying, but y'all ain't. Because y'all love to y'all mates is conditional too.
I've been
So
I've been saying the same thing on here
so
for
your
3
wife,
years.
so your love to your wife is not conditional. It's unconditional. That's what you're telling me. Your love to your wife is unconditional.
Um, I like to think that it is. Yeah, I
And
like
okay,
I like to.
okay. So if she went and slept with another man, is you going to stay with her?
Hell no.
Oh, so you love her under condition. Exactly. It's conditional. If she cheat on you, it's over. I bet if your kids went and called another dude daddy, you will forgive them.
No, the fuck I wouldn't.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
I would
Fuck out
never.
of here.
I would never forgive a motherfucker. Not my kid calling another nigga daddy. I would never forgive it.
All right.
Never.
God, you niggas stupid. So here's the thing with that question, Joe. D'Angelo, honestly, and I don't know, maybe he's standing 10 toes on what he said, man. But you can really never say what you would or what you wouldn't do until you end it. D'Angelo, how long you been married, bro?
A long time, bro.
You didn't invest it a long amount of time of your life into your wife and into your kids, into your family. If she was to go out and do some reckless ass, dumb ass shit like that, the initial reaction would be to leave. And within that week, 2, 3 weeks, or whatever the case may be, I'm almost positive your brain will be thinking, what could we do to get past this, if anything? So yeah, initially I believe any man will want to leave. But if the love is real, and as we say it, that agape love, that unconditional love, we will evaluate all the situations and circumstances that got us into this place, and we would negotiate with ourselves to see if it's even possible for us to work it out.
Nigga, you tripping, nigga. You crazy as hell.
I was waiting for that.
It
You
was it was
crazy than a
it's just
motherfucker,
it's
nigga.
just the thought, bro. I'm not saying
Well,
that a
stop
nigga.
talking. Stop
I'm not
talking.
saying I'm not saying that a nigga gonna figure it out and work it out. But if you love a woman, if it's really unconditional love for a woman, bro, you would be negotiating and trying to figure out where I went wrong at, where she went wrong at.
That's
Is
why there's
it
no such
even
thing.
possible to fix this shit?
That's
In
why there's
some
no such
cases,
thing.
it's not possible. In some cases, for a man, it's not possible unless you want to put that person before yourself. And sometimes it's just not possible. Your wife go and sleep with another man behind your back, and you find out, and you forgive her, and you take it back. One moment y'all gonna be laying in that bed, and you gonna be thinking, "Damn, this bitch let another nigga push plenty dick in her," and you ain't gonna be able to live and sleep with yourself with that thought on your brain. So some cases it's not possible. All I'm saying is you would consider it. You would think about, okay,
Hey,
is
bro,
it could this
I
work?
wouldn't even. I don't be. No.
Yeah, some
We
niggas
gotta.
don't.
No,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, some niggas do. Hey, some niggas is like that. Some niggas is like, nah, I don't give a
No.
fuck, bitch. No, I'm done. I'm done. But you know, that unconditional
My
man love will
thing
put
is,
you in
Slugs,
the jam.
if there's so much unconditional love in relationships, why is the divorce rate so high?
Cause it's not
Because there's
unconditional
a
love in there. It's not unconditional
exactly
love, bro.
because right. And guess what? And at
And
most marriage, and that yeah,
nine times out of ten, the woman has stipulations and major conditions on her love, bro. Men don't really do that for the most part, bro.
you
Men
know,
would they say this all the time. Men sacrifice their happiness for them family. I mean, men won't sacrifice their happiness for their family, and women would, whatever the case may be.
No,
Women
nigga.
give up their
Men
whole family
sacrifice their happiness
happiness for
for
their
the
family.
family.
Yeah, and women would throw away the whole family for their happiness. You know what I'm saying? This shit is true. This shit is real. When a bitch ain't happy, she saying fuck this
that's why
marriage
I just
and fuck
said
them
fuck that.
kids.
My family. That's why I say my family, bro. My kids and my
But
family.
I believe you
I
do
love my
have
wife
them.
to death. I love my wife to death. I go to hell and hot water for her. But if she starts to make me feel like I gotta make myself unhappy to make her happy, yeah, that shit over
Because
with.
your mate, your happiness don't rely on your mate, bro. Your mate ain't where your happiness is that your happiness is within yourself. Like you said before, 9 times out of 10, people don't be loving themselves. So how you expect them to know how to love you if they don't love themselves? They depending on you to be happy. Bitch, you supposed to be happy, or nigga, you supposed to be happy within yourself. And if you ain't there, then hey, everything you come across, it might be good temporarily, but eventually you're gonna realize how unhappy you really are.
Hey, let me say something before we move on. I want to say something to answer your question. I want to answer the question, D'Angelo, to face value of what you said. I don't believe. I find it hard to believe that somebody that loves you could hurt you. I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, you tripping.
That's the answer to the question to face value. I don't believe that it's possible. But somebody that loves you could hurt you. I don't believe that.
You tripping.
Intentionally.
You
Intentionally.
you tripping. You tripping very hard, bro.
Well, I just have to trip. I don't think nobody that loves you intentionally hurts you. I think
That
that
was
is
now that
impossible for
changed
somebody to
everything.
intentionally hurt
That
you.
one word
My
changed everything because I sure had a question for you. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't believe
intentionally,
I don't
yeah,
believe no person that loves you will intentionally hurt you.
Hey, I Glover,
But I believe that it's possible. But I don't believe that they will intentionally do it.
I Glover 808 say my wife cheat on me, I'm out. Me too, brother.
yeah, I believe that's what most men think. I am too. But you really don't know until you're in that situation. Like,
Nah,
But
that's
you
it.
want me
yeah,
to tell you want me to tell you something, bro? Like hey, I'm with you. I'm with you, right? I'm no no. I'm not. If my wife sleep with another man, I'm out. What cheating is what you consider cheating. So, what is cheating to you?
sleeping with another nigga. That's what we talking about.
Okay, so that's what y'all talking about. Okay, yeah, yeah. So
Hey,
I'm
look,
out
look,
too. I'm
wait.
out too.
That ain't sleeping with him ain't the only thing you can do. You know, you can going out to dinner with a nigga is cheating.
Yeah, fact.
It
No,
ain't.
it is. That's where it started.
Yeah, it ain't. You ain't got to sleep. You ain't got to sleep in. You ain't got to sleep with them to compromise.
What about accepting flowers and roses?
I mean, you can't control what nobody else do, but whatever rose another nigga then gave you, that motherfucker better stay on your desk and not on my motherfucking cocktail table. That's
So
number one.
you
So
leaving?
you,
You
so
leaving
you'll let
D'Angelo if she go to dinner with
wait.
another nigga?
Nah, I don't think he'll leave.
So look,
So
let me put it like this. Let me say this. I think that I already said that uh, that's cheating. You know what I'm saying? But in my situation, my wife already know, and y'all could call it insecure or whatever the case may be. She can't go out to dinner with no nother nigga and I'm not present. You know what I'm saying? It better damn well be 100% work related or or whatever the case may be. But I don't give a fuck who it is. You ain't no nigga inviting to take my motherfucking wife out to lunch. She can't go to lunch at her job with a motherfucking co-working ass nigga. I'm not going. You can call it what you want. That shit is not tolerated. But the reason that is fair is because I already told you that shit. I already told you that.
Not a
That
co-working ass nigga.
none of that shit, bro. I'm not. It's not going now. And I respect and I understand for those who allow that type of shit because man, to some cases it may not be nothing wrong with it. You know, it may be no ill intent or nothing, right? But for me, why to have that opportunity? No, no, and fucking no.
hey, can I ask y'all a
And
question,
Joe,
bro?
before you do that, before you give that your explanation, because I know you disagree. You the same
No,
motherfucker.
that one what I'm finna say though. I want to ask y'all a
Hold
question.
on, but you also the same motherfucker that don't want to you know what I'm saying? Oh no, you did say your wife can call another nigga to change some flats and shit.
No, I didn't.
Okay, well
No,
then,
no, no,
well
no,
then
no,
there's no
no.
difference.
No. I did say she can't. Like, well, I wouldn't want her. No, no. What did I say? I think I did say she can't.
She can call trip. She can't. Damn, your wife can't call AAA.
D'Angelo said his wife can't call. No, I think D'Angelo said she can call. I think you did say she can call. I said she could call.
No, what I
And you,
said is she called me and she get the okay from me on what to do. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, I think that's what he said
Hey
too.
Joe, Bam on
Yeah.
here,
I don't
bro.
remember. Yeah,
Bam
that's
said he
Bam.
on here. Yeah.
Hey, look. Hey, I got a question to ask y'all. I want to ask all y'all a question. Serious question. I don't know how to ask. I don't
What
know how
the
to ask this
question, nigga?
question, bro. I don't know how to ask this question, but just spit it out. Okay. Do 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 y'all enjoy like? Damn, this. No, I can't. I can't ask that question.
Man, answer the
You ain't
question. I
got
mean,
this
ask
far.
the question, nigga. You done already said something about it, nigga. Ask the question.
All right. Do y'all miss? Okay, I'm gonna ask this question first, then it'll lead to that. Do y'all miss being single?
I knew you about to ask that shit.
Man, can I answer first?
Yeah.
So look, the part about being single that I miss is the part about of not being responsible for nobody else.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's the part I miss. But I can damn sure tell you the part that I don't miss about being single. I don't miss an empty refrigerator. I don't miss a clean crib. I don't miss food cooked. I don't
That
miss.
ain't where I'm going with
Hold
this. That
on.
ain't where I'm going
I
with
don't.
this.
I don't miss rolling over on some motherfucking cunt.
It really was a yes or no though, D. But I
I
feel
mean,
But that ain't what I'm asking. I'm asking
no,
like,
I gotta give an explanation.
what I'm asking is because it
it
was
was
leading
just
to
a
this
fast
question.
answer. He just trying to get a
Right.
fast
Just
answer.
I'm just trying to get a fast answer because I want to say like y'all don't miss like the randomness of vagina you can have. Y'all don't miss that shit.
Day, 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 day,
Fuck the randomness.
day,
Hey, it's
day,
out the
Yeah.
mud.
day, day,
No, I'm
day,
just
day,
asking a question, bro. Like
day,
real
day.
talk.
The
Like,
Let me
go
randomness.
ahead,
answer it.
Slug. Go ahead, Slug.
I've been single for 5 motherfucking years, bro. And damn straight, I missed this shit from versus being married, bro.
Huh? So you miss it, right?
I missed it versus being married, bro. To be honest with you, only thing that's missing out of being single is that companionship. But when you out here and you realize that most of these motherfuckers out here is poison, you be better, man. You listen, you be like, man, I'm cool like this. I can be cool like this. You know what I mean? I got my pick of the litter. You know, I stiff arm bitches so motherfucking fast and so much it's crazy. I choose not to fuck with a lot of bitches because it's horrible out here. But when it comes to my independence and not having to worry about, you know, letting Bay know where I'm going, what I'm doing, you know what I mean? That self, like I'm straight. And my crib always been clean and my motherfucking refrigerator always been full, so I don't miss none of that shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, it
It's
ain't.
so
But the reason I asked that, what about you, Leon? Like you don't miss like 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 some days just want some new want some like man it's good, but god damn I miss new. Like you don't miss that new pussy feel. Like
You know
y'all don't
what?
miss.
To be honest with you, bro, I never thought about it, dog.
No, I'm asking so now think about it, nigga. You like you like
they
like
ain't
nigga, yeah.
setting niggas
Like
up.
do
Man.
y'all do
Y'all
y'all
gotta
know?
watch
Why you
Day
trying
Day,
Do
to set
bro.
y'all
a motherfucker
remember
up,
the
bro?
way? Like you don't like okay, y'all don't remember the way new pussy feel, bro. Like you ain't
No,
like y'all don't miss that shit, bro.
it's more of the thrill Day Day because it ain't what
No,
it
hold
used
on,
to be,
Thug. Hold on,
bro.
Slug. Hold on, Joe. Cause this nigga asking these questions and shit, nigga. Do you fucking miss that shit, nigga?
Hey
Right.
no,
Ask that
hey
nigga.
look, hey Leon, I got a point to this question I'm asking y'all, bro. That's
All
what
right,
I'm
what's the
asking.
point?
Okay, my question is, if you miss that shit, y'all wouldn't be open to an open marriage, bro? Like, like,
What?
like,
Crazy as hell.
So
baby, look, like, just let me go out. Like, you go do what you do,
You
but
must
I
be talking about a
Don't
do
you
hall
what
know?
I
pass
do
then.
too.
Don't you know
Hey,
she
bro,
get
look,
to go out and do dick too,
Joe,
nigga?
I don't
you
think
talk
I
about
care, bro.
a hall pass?
Bro, I don't think I care, bro. Hey, bro, look, hey, bro,
You
look,
tripping.
no lie,
Oh
bro.
yeah, you tripping,
Hey,
man,
bro,
tripping.
I'm
You
You
ain't
not
care about
tripping,
lying,
that
bro.
bro.
pussy like that. You don't care about that pussy like that, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm dead serious, bro.
This nigga don't care about sharing this pussy.
No,
Some
bro,
niggas gonna knock.
it
Some niggas
ain't
gonna knock
about
the
that,
sonic
bro.
rings. Some
No,
niggas, you was just talking about this shit, Day.
hey,
Somebody
bro,
gonna
I
knock
don't.
the sonic rings out that
And if
motherfucker.
it
It's gonna
wasn't
be
meant for
over with
me,
for you.
if it wasn't meant for me, it's not mine. Then that's all I'm gonna say. If it's not meant for me,
Somebody gonna knock the
it's not
Mario
mine, bro.
coins out her motherfucking ass, and she
But
gonna
look
be
though,
gone.
look though. Just think about when you was single, bro. You had your own crib. The man you is now, bro. Think about it. If you could be who you is today at 21 years old, you wouldn't get married, my nigga. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. If you was where you at right now, Slugs, at 21, you'd have never got married, bro. Like,
Nah,
what? You fucking kidding me?
if I was single right now, hell no, I wouldn't get married.
At 21, the man you is today, where you at today? Man, you wouldn't get
Hell
married,
no.
bro.
Hell no.
Man, ain't no motherfucker tying this nigga. Hey, look, I'm tied down now. If I was 21 as the man, ain't no chick tying me down. Is you crazy?
Fact.
Hell no, I'm sharing this wealth, bro.
It really
I'm
depends on the
sharing this
person
shit,
and the
bro.
end goal. It depends on the person and the end goal. When we talk about marriage in today's world, if I was who I am right now at 21, I would define marriage myself, and it wouldn't be what America defined it as, bro. It
Yeah,
wouldn't be
Jeff.
all that
Man,
faithful
bro.
shit and
Hey,
all
Jeff,
this.
he trying to set us up, Jeff.
Soon as the chick start bringing up marriage, I'm cutting her ass off.
He trying to set us up,
So
Jeff.
look, let me answer that. Like I I would I would get married again, but like right now I wouldn't do it again. 21-year-old me would get married again. Will get
Oh, you
married.
tripping.
So
Hell
if
no.
you could go back and talk to 21-year-old D'Angelo, you would tell him, yeah, man, get married.
I wouldn't tell him. I wouldn't tell him not to get married
You would tell him to get married though.
to the right person. I wouldn't tell him not to get married. I wouldn't say, man, don't never get married. This shit is miserable. I would never say that because
Man,
I don't
I'm not saying it's
because I
miserable,
don't
bro.
feel that way. And the only reason why, if I was to get a divorce, I would never marry again because of what I said earlier. I don't want to be responsible for nobody else.
Hey, nigga, when you 21, you better live your life, nigga.
Yeah, I don't mean get married at 21. I think you should still be knocking everything back at 21.
Exactly.
But I'm talking about the goal. If your
Nigga,
goal
I
want
was
to be
21,
married,
I'd be knocking shit back
I
until
would
I'm
be knocking
40.
shit back
And
too.
I'm 50
Hell
years old.
motherfucking yeah.
I'm not getting married. I'm not being in no relationship. None of that shit. Soon as a bitch
Joe, do
even
you
feel
think
like
it's
she,
okay at
soon as a
21 for
bitch
a
feel,
female to be knocking shit back like a male?
If they want
hell
to.
yeah.
If they want to.
Hey, bro, I think
But
a
they
woman.
got
I told
like
you
just
last
like
week.
we
I
said,
think a
just like we
woman should
said
be a
last week,
whore.
nigga. It's gonna be consequences though.
So
Hey,
let me
bro, look.
rephrase that
I
question. Do
think
you
for a
think at
woman,
21 that a woman should be knocking shit, a woman that want to be married and want to have a family and want to be kept,
No, they
do
shouldn't
you
be
think
doing
they
that
should
then.
be knocking shit down like a male?
They shouldn't be doing that then if they want a family and want to be married.
if I was a woman, I'd be the biggest whore on the earth for this earth. Bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I think if I was a woman, nigga, I'd be a stud.
I think if I was a woman, I'd be
Nah, I
one of the
wouldn't, bro.
wealthiest.
I
I
wouldn't.
think I think I'd be one of the wealthiest bitches on earth.
You want you want me to? Hey,
I
Leon,
have me some big ass
You say what, Jeff?
hey,
multi-million dollar
Leon,
trick.
What up?
Leon. You know why I wouldn't be a stud?
Why?
Because I enjoy pleasure, and you can't enjoy pleasure with a strap on.
You know that might turn them
Man,
on. That might turn them on.
get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get
Man,
the fuck out of
No.
here, bro.
some bitches get turned on by
Hey, no,
weird
man.
shit.
Hey, no, don't say that shit, bro. Don't say that shit.
Get
I'm
the fuck
telling you,
out of
some
here,
bitches
bro.
get turned on by
That bitch. That
weird
bitch.
shit.
Hey, what? Hey, Leon, what Arsenal tell that bitch? What he tell that chick? He say when he say
He's
you
like,
don't
why
get
you?
the
He's like,
eye when you put the tip in, like some shit he said.
yeah. He said that. He said you don't get that eye feel. And
Hey,
then
what?
he
Hey,
was like,
who he was talking to? When he was talking to C3?
nah, he was talking to damn,
I
it
forgot who
started
the
with a
fuck he
D.
was talking to.
It
They
started.
want to talk to 40.
Well,
What?
no, we weren't talking to 40. She
You
was
talking about QB
yeah,
QB
Q Black
Dime?
Diamond. QB Black
Yeah,
Diamond. Yeah,
QB Diamond.
she was like, why you moaning when you know you don't feel nothing?
Hell no.
Hey,
Hey,
bro.
but
I'll
the
be the
crazy part
biggest.
about it, Joe, is when she battled Averb, she hit him in the face with that dildo. That was kind of crazy.
What?
What?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
same girl.
yeah, we would
Damn,
have
I ain't
fought.
even see that shit.
Yeah,
We
she
would have
battled
fought.
Verb. She hit him in the face with the dildo.
Yeah, we would have fought. No lie.
She
You ain't wasn't fighting shit.
Nigga, you crazy.
You
Man,
weren't
look,
gonna get your other half, nigga.
I don't give a
You better
fuck,
fuck.
nigga. It's certain
Bitch just
stuff we
smack
just
me in
don't
my
let happen.
shit with it. Yeah, them
Ain't
morals. Don't
no
smack
bitch
me in
slapping
my
me in
face
my
with
face
no.
with no dildo.
I'm gonna wait till
Fuck
I get
that
my other
money.
half.
I'm choking that bitch.
I'm gonna wait till I get my
That
other half.
motherfucker is gonna end immediately, nigga. I'm going to jail. No lie, nigga. What you in jail for? A bitch slapping with the dildo? Yeah, nigga, you in the right place.
Nah, she want.
Yeah,
Hey Joe. Hey,
nigga,
hey Joe. Joe.
hey,
I
I
don't
been in
think.
this bitch too.
Hey, look, Joe. I don't think you should go to jail, nigga, because she want to be a dude. So she want to be
Nah,
equal, nigga.
nah, I need to go to jail. How I'ma beat that bitch ass. Bitch slap me in favorite dildo, nigga. I'm beating the fuck out of her, nigga. I'm dead serious, bro. I will
But
a bitch could
I thought you don't hit
punch
women
me in
though.
my a bitch
I
could
thought you don't
punch
hit
me.
women.
Hey bro, a
I
bitch
thought
could
you don't
punch
hit
me in
women.
my listen, she could punch me in my face, she could spit in my face, she could slap me, she could kick me in my dick. If a bitch punch me in the and slap me in the face with a dildo, I'm beating her ass. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm beating the dog shit out of her, bro. I'm dead serious. It's just certain shit you
I'm
don't do,
sorry,
bro.
bitch can't even
I'm
spit
going
on me
to
though. I
jail,
don't
bro.
play that
She can
shit.
do everything she can to you except slap you
Hey
with a
Leon,
dildo.
I'm dead serious, bro. I'm a smile in my motherfucking what's the name. And I told you when I go to jail, I'm like, damn, what you in for? Bitch slapping with a dildo. Oh yeah, man, you deserve it. Yeah, I've been in here too. Yep, we've been right in there, bro. I would slap the shit out of a bitch. Slap me in the face with a dildo. If that bitch get close to my mouth, I might shoot the bitch. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm dead serious.
Nigga,
Bitch get close to my mouth.
you don't even got no gun.
That nigga said
If
the
that
bitch get
bitch
close
get
to my.
close to my
He
mouth,
do
I'm
got a
shooting
point.
that
You don't
bitch.
got.
You
He
bugging.
just said he got a point. He said you ain't even got no gun. You don't need to carry guns. How you gonna
Remember,
shoot
you
the
don't
bitch,
carry a
dude?
gun. Remember that?
Hey Leon, listen to what I'm telling you, bro. Look, I don't think. Hey, look, a nigga could shoot at me. Look, I'm dead serious. A nigga could shoot at me, and if I go home, I probably will be okay. But if I had a gun on me at that time, I'm busting back, right? If a bitch slap me with a dildo, I'm going home and getting my gun. I'm shooting that bitch. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna be that mad when I leave home. I'm
Yeah.
dead serious, bro. Are you crazy to me, man? Stop playing, bro.
Well, stupid.
Man, stop it, bro. It's certain shit that you
Hey,
just need to die. You just
I
need to
don't know
die,
where
bro.
we at. I don't know where we at in the convo, y'all, but I do want to leave the listeners with this, man. Love who you love. Love authentically. Love unapologetically. Love unconditionally. Don't let love use you, and be proud of who you love and what you love. Don't love with stipulations, man. Get the best out of love and just love, 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 and hate, hate, hate. Remember that, bro. You know what I mean? If you find somebody that you love them to the fullest. But at the end of the day, like Joe said, love yourself first, man. And that's when you can express the best love that you gonna be able to express and have. Get it.
That's a fact, though.
Get your preaching ass up, nigga.
That's a fact, though, bro. That's real shit, bro. You ain't gonna know what love is until you love yourself. That's the truth, bro. You don't know what love is if you don't love yourself.
You
Mm,
always
mm,
supposed to love
mm.
yourself.
You say what, Leon?
And
I said you always supposed to love yourself, nigga.
If you don't know how to love yourself and you don't know what love is, you don't. Some people don't even know what love is, bro.
Nigga, I love myself, nigga.
Now you infatuated with yourself. You don't love yourself, nigga.
I
and
definitely love myself.
and and I know we ain't talked about this and probably won't talk about it, but rest in peace to Nolan Wells. Condolences to his family. And I pray to God they find out what happened to that boy out there with all them mountain ducks. You know what I
Man,
mean?
I ain't
Hey
gonna speak
Leon.
on that because I don't know no details or nothing, bro. We don't know
Oh
what happened,
fuck
bro.
you, Leon. You
I
know
don't
what
know
the
what
fucking
happened
mountain
either,
dust
bro.
did. Hey Leon, let me say this to you though, bro. You don't love yourself, nigga. You
What
know
you
That
why?
mean?
nigga in the gym every day working
Hey,
out.
no,
He
no,
love
no, no.
himself.
Wait. He infatuated with himself. Because if he loved himself, every once in a while he eat a fucking goddamn hamburger. Goddamn it.
I knew you about to. I knew you about to say that shit, nigga.
Tell him, D'Angelo. He
Hey,
loved hamburgers as a kid. Ain't no way you didn't grew up and stop liking hamburgers, nigga.
hey, Lee, when the last time you ate a hamburger, bro?
When last time I ate a hamburger?
Yeah.
Uh,
On Thanksgiving, right before he went to the gym.
nah, nigga, I had Culver's like
You ain't
like
never eat
last
no Culver's, nigga.
like last month. I love Culver's, nigga.
You ain't never ate no Culver's,
I
nigga.
love Culver's.
They
I
must
had
got a
Culver's
vegan
last
burger.
month.
They must got a fucking plant burger.
Damn, nigga, y'all act like I don't eat no shitty ass food at all, my nigga. Damn.
Hey, we the last game we had, that nigga showed up with some beats. What you eat some beats, bro, before he played the game,
Nigga,
bro?
you a lie, nigga. Those was dates, nigga, not beats.
Yeah, it was something, nigga. I don't know what the fuck they was, nigga. I know you was
You
eating a
drink
fucking
soda,
fruit.
Leon?
I don't drink no pop, bro. I don't drink pop. The last time I drank pop was like in college or some shit. Yeah. I don't drink
That nigga strong as hell and soft as hell. I don't know, bro. What
Yeah,
else we got
buddy.
there, D'Angelo?
What we got, D?
We got some shit. This slug put in. Let me see. Let me get
And
it
I've
up.
been thinking a lot of shit. I don't know what this is.
Let me add it up here. This conversation challenges people to think differently about accountability, culture, and community. Let's see what
That's my nigga, smart guy.
Let's see what he's talking about, man.
The system has always highlighted the insufficiencies and inadequacies of black men, but we never take that telescope and point it on black women. And the second you point the telescope on black women, then it's like, oh my God, you hate women, you got mommy issues, you're gay, you only date white women, etc., etc. No. When black women begin to understand the role that they play, we can change our culture overnight. We can build the nation overnight. This conversation is not for black women who do not want to take accountability. If you think you're okay with being celibate, if you're okay with being isolated, if you're okay with being a carpet muncher, being a lesbian, this conversation is not for you. You can get the fuck out of here. This message is not for you. This message is for the black women who are tired and sick and tired of us being at war with each other. You have to understand both parties, but we're talking about women right now. And if you're not ready to have your big girl conversation, then you can respectfully get the fuck out of here. The truth is the truth. So now, black women have been following white women in America forever. And that white woman has been placed as the standard strategically and subconsciously in magazines, media, movies. So you got a bunch of black women trying to be white women, not even realizing that. This has to be addressed. This is a problem. When black women and black men were in slavery, we're still in slavery. But when we're like on a plantation, they use these strategies on purpose. They use the black woman. Now, if the black woman doesn't realize that she has been used and is still being used, I don't even want to have a conversation with you. You can go over there and stay over there. Black women have been used against black men. And the problem I see is our women do not want to take accountability for being used. So if you don't realize that the white man is the gun, but you're the bullet, if you take away the bullet, what happens to the gun?
It's useless.
Right? So I'm sitting here getting shot. The black man is getting shot. And when the black man gets shot and he's in the hospital and they're removing the bullets, guess what I see when the bullets are being removed? Black women. We know the gun is the white man. So when black women stop allowing themselves to be weaponized against black men, there's a shift, you see? And when black women understand that taking accountability for being used doesn't mean that you wanted to be used, doesn't mean that you're sinister. It just means that you were being used to destroy your man, because the destruction of your man leads to the destruction of a nation. And then that nation cannot compete with the current nation that we allowed to be in existence. And this is why we're in where we're at. I said, well, if the black woman, hey, if you want to be a bullet, jump in my gun.
Right.
If you're so dead fast on staying a bullet, then get out of the white man's clip and jump in the black man's clip and let's go to war. We'll never lose. If you've been programmed to disrespect your man, if you've been programmed to see your man as inferior, if you're being programmed and you're reacting due to that programming, the reaction of a black woman being programmed like that is why I'm saying she's the problem. And not saying that she's the creator of the problem, she is the problem. So there's a sickness that needs to be removed out of that black woman. And then once that sickness blackness is removed, and then she is no longer the problem. She's just the bullet. She's not the gun. Once she understands that, she's just the bullet. She's not even the marksman. She's not the shooter. She's not the gun. She's not even building the gun. She's just a bullet. And when she says, you know what? Whoa, wait a minute. You man. And she talked to all the other bullets in the clip. And she said, hey, come on, y'all. Let's get the fuck out of here. And they all jump out the white man's clip. When a white man goes to aim it at me, it's like click, 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 click. Ain't no more bullets in that motherfucking gun. And the only bullet strong enough to pierce the armor of the black man is the fucking black woman. That's why we have to address black women. The only bullet strong enough to pierce the armor of the black man is the black woman. This is why the white man made you a bullet.
Slug, taking it away, baby.
Wow, he's pretty deep, Paul. I get his logic. I get his analogy. I understand what he's saying. Honestly, y'all, I've been so sick of this gender war shit, man. I've been extremely tired of it since fucking before Kevin Samuels passed away. I'm sick of the pointing the finger and the gender war. I'd rather really talk about solutions, but in order to get to any solutions, we gotta address the problems. And for the longest, a lot of women do not want to be addressed. They don't want their problems to be addressed, and that is a problem. For the longest, black men have been, since I was born in '87. So for the longest, cause shit, we've been the finger been pointed at us forever, and a lot of us been taking accountability. A lot of us say fuck it, and don't take accountability and continue to do wrong. But we all should be held accountable for the choices that we make, man. And when we talk to y'all women, as a black man, we're not talking down. We don't mean to hurt y'all. We don't mean to insult y'all or none of that. Even though the words of our truth we speak may be painful to hear, we just want to address these issues and fix them, become better at it. Because only way we will be superior and at least better is if we work together. You know what I mean? Let's alleviate the bitches from the hoes. Let's separate them. Let's separate the good women from the not good women. Same when it comes to men. I believe we living in a society or a generation where it's not hard to tell a good man from a bad one. Most good men don't even fuck around too hard with bad niggas. Like we just don't miss our shit on the line together and we be in separate lanes. You know what I mean? But it's really hard to tell a good woman from a bad woman because most of y'all be in the same damn group. So, he make a lot of points in what he's saying. The powers that may be, and I hate to use the white man and the black man but it is what it is. We living in America. But yeah, y'all are in a gun. And when y'all shoot us down, no matter if you're shooting a bad black man down or a good black man down, we all suffer. We all get categorized in the same group and we all get looked at the same. Y'all know the difference between us. Y'all can look at us and tell whether it's a good black man or a bad black man. Most other cultures don't. They just see a black man. So we need to rock together. And until that day we rock together, we're going to always fall, you know? But we can keep talking about whatever, you know, uh, we want to talk about when it comes to what he was saying. But I felt him.
Joe, what you got, baby?
Y'all go. I'm gonna last. I'm at a customer. I'm
Lee, you
listening.
there?
Yeah, I'm here, Joe. You can go ahead, dude.
The need to say gender wars Gender wars suck.
It
I
does. No,
don't
nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
think what sucks. What sucks is gender wars is that it's a war. It used to wasn't a war because we didn't have women not knowing their place. I know Joe don't like that, but we have to acknowledge that that's part of the problem. And that shit sounds horrible to say to some. It don't sound horrible to me, but society says it sounds horrible. But women should play their role in second. It wouldn't be a war if you stayed in your position at second. I don't expect you to get behind bad leadership, but if you can align yourself with solid leadership, you should be happy to be second. But I think that time is gone. Women, even behind good leadership, they don't want to be second in command. They want to be equal. But we got enough data that say that this shit don't work when it's equal.
Can't have two alphas in the household.
You cannot. You cannot. And the more of these weak ass niggas out here that's accepting that shit,
Debaters.
the worse and rabbit hole we gonna dig ourselves into.
You gonna go, Leon? You want me to go?
I mean, I agree with what D said. So you go ahead.
Um, I feel like what he's saying is somewhat true. I just think he's missing the biggest point, and the biggest point is it's a circle of life, bro. We live in a life that if everything works itself right, starting with the man, then the world will work right. Where it goes wrong at is with the man. The man is what's start the snowball effect, right? And we have to realize that in order for things to change, right? He said that the white man, is using these black women as bullets to shoot at us and harm us and change us, but the change start with a man, right? Because not only is we're putting out on the table, the white man is forcing us to put on the table what black women will accept. So the first domino effect is white men making black men show black women what they want and what is acceptable. And then the white man uses that bullet. He creates the gun, which we are the gun, and then he go and creates the bullet and shoot us with the gun that he created. The
How was
thing
it? How was
is
it us? Can you explain that?
because it starts with us. Y'all keep saying that there's only one alpha in the household. So that means what we do is what is acceptable. What we accept is what we accept. But we create the acceptedness. We create that. We create what we're going to accept.
What do we
Meaning,
accept?
meaning everything that a woman gives, we created that. A woman don't know what to give us unless we create things to give us. Meaning, when like he just said about the videos and stuff, right? We put the imagery on the fucking video to say what we want. We put these women with the big asses and the big titties and the all this stuff in the videos to make a woman see, oh, this is what our men want. So when they go and replicate
No,
that,
that's what they think we want.
no, Leon, this is what the white man forces us to put in the world. We is a bullet too. We is shooting our black women just like he's saying the black women is the black man is using all of us. But it starts with us because we are putting the examples out here in the world that's making these black women Bring it home to us. And then we get mad at them for doing it. You can't fucking goddamn it have a video shoot with nothing but half naked ass women on there and think that women are not going to be like, oh, so that's what you like? And then bring it home to us and we be like, oh well, we want a woman that is dressed fully and not be as promiscuous as these women that's on videos. But this is what we show them.
That's not what
Because
we show
what
them.
yes,
That's what the rappers show them, bro. That's not us.
what is you talking about, Leon?
That's not us.
What do
We
most
tell
what
we
do
tell women what we want, bro.
what do most black men strive to be? Men with money. A rapper is all you
That has
doing is
nothing to
showing.
do. That has nothing to. Okay, we want
Hey,
to be a
hey,
man with
hey,
money, but
Leon,
that has nothing to do with the rappers, though.
we have to stop. Like, and this is what I mean when I always say we got to stop making excuses for for what the world is, right? Like, we got to stop acting like this is not what men is attracted to. Stop it. Like we like let's stop being fools. It's not men out here going for the. It's not a lot of men in the world going for the Jill Scotts and the and the Iries of the fucking world. They not. Most men out here is going for the fucking young Miamis. What we just talked about this 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
That's what most men is going for, bro. You
And
can
you
sit up
and
here,
you
you
and
can
you
get
know
up
this
here and
for a
try to
fact. You know this for a fact.
Leon.
Answer the
It's,
question. Do you know this for a
yes,
fact,
I
or you
know it
just
for a
saying?
fact.
You just assuming,
Yes,
bro.
yes, I know it for a fact.
Okay.
You want me to tell you how I know it's for a fact?
Hell.
Because of the consumer. The consumer buys it. The consumer buys it. If you go to a Walmart, they have skimpy skirts. They don't have long
What
skirts.
does that
They
have
don't.
to do with the man?
Leon, whatever the consumer sells is what America is saying what they want. Don't you get that right? You,
Hey, bro.
Pat,
Dog.
Leon, go
Dog.
ahead. Go ahead.
Dog. You can't speak for all men, my nigga.
All right, bro. All right.
You cannot do that. You can't say most. That's what most
I'm
men want, bro. Bro. You gotta realize. We tell women what we want. They just well, some women what we want. They just don't listen to what we want, bro. You do know that, right?
Leon, you're not getting what I'm saying to you,
They
bro.
think they they only think what they do. They think that's what we want, but that's not what we want, bro.
It's not that, Leon. It's like I'm speaking on what the video said, right? The video said that these black women are bullets, putting in a white man gun to be shot at us, right? And they're the only one could penetrate our skin. And I agree with him on that. I agree with him on some stuff he
Right, for
said.
sure.
But what I'm saying is what we have to realize is we are the domino effect. We are the first snowball. You get what I'm saying? That these women is given the tools, and most people that walks the face of this earth is visionaries. They don't listen to they don't they God gave you two eyes and two ears so you can hear well and you can see well, right? So
Hmm.
women could hear you tell them, yes, this is what I want. But then when you go and look at his phone and see what he liking on Instagram, it's not what he telling you. But then you will tell them, well, that's just for me to have fun. That ain't who I want to bring home. See, this is what I'm saying. We are also giving them the ammunition to shoot us with. So how can we blame them? We can't blame them for being the ammunition for the white man to shoot at us when we giving the ammunition to the white man to put in a fucking gun. We creating the ammunition for the white man to shoot at us. We
I
creating it.
understand. I understand what you're
You
saying.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
That's
understand what you're
all
saying.
I'm saying is if the white man tell us, oh, this is what will make you money, you think a black man gonna be like, oh no, we want to put the nun in our video. No, we're not gonna say that because we are looking to make money. So whatever looks to make money, he's saying no, put this half naked woman in your video. And our black women is like, but this is all you putting on putting out here for us to even want to try to make you happy. Like I'm not making you happy by coming home and wearing all this stuff. No, because most men want their women to come home in lingerie. Every man fantasy want to come home to their woman in some lingerie cooking for them. That's not created by a fucking woman. That's like you. You want your woman to be a hoe in the bedroom only for you. Where's she gonna learn these whole activities from? You think she's gonna learn it from a woman that is the greatest woman in the world that don't do whole shit? No. You want her to learn this shit from the women that's putting it out there. And that's all I'm saying. Like, it's a domino effect, bro. We all affect each other, bro. Like Slug said, we all affect each other. And we need to see that. Men have a big culpability in this, and so do women. We hurting each other. But it all boils down to the same thing of what D'Angelo always said. It's the fucking goddamn mountain ducks that do this shit. They tearing our fucking community up in every which way they can. But that's another story. Leon ain't gonna agree with that, but
I
they
sure
gonna
won't.
find a way. They gonna find a way to. They gonna find a way to destroy our
Cause
community.
you gotta
Whether
realize the
it's by
choice
us
though.
or by them, huh?
You right. I say it's a choice, but you got it. You right.
We just gotta learn how to work together, man, and
I don't think we. I don't think it'll happen, bro.
what to work together. Oh, it could happen, Lee.
No, no, no. It could happen, but I'm saying I don't think it would.
You're
Just
probably
like
right about that.
I don't think that's why I don't think like black people coming together. I think we're cooked, bro. This generation is cooked, bro. It's a wrap. We would never be as one.
You might
That's
be
just
right
my
about that,
opinion.
Lee. I believe you.
I think it's far. We too far gone, bro.
I agree with you, and the main reason I agree with that, Leon, because I believe that cancer, you only need one fucking cell of cancer to kill a body.
Hmm.
And all you need is one negative black person to say, "Oh no, we not finna ride together," and there's gonna be some other motherfuckers agree with them, and then there you go. And I don't think it's enough of us to just. I don't think if we don't band together as a group to fight, is not a it's not a it's not we don't have the percentages to win this battle if all of us not fighting together. We can't win if
Fact,
all of us not fighting together. And
facts. I agree.
all it take is 3 to 4% of us to be over there with them for them to have a reason to say, why the fuck is y'all doing this? And they over here with us. That's all it takes. So I agree with you, Lee. I'm with you. I think we dead as a society, bro.
For sure. I mean, we've been dead, but yeah.
I don't think we did, but I just I just think it'll be a long time before change come.
We'll be dead and
Hey
gone if it
D'Angelo.
does.
Yeah, we definitely
No,
be
you want me to tell you
dead.
something, D'Angelo? I'm gonna tell you something, bro. It's over with. Leon, absolutely right. You want me to tell you why?
You're not right. Let me tell you why.
Tell me why, and I'm gonna tell you why we are.
Like I said this to y'all a long time ago, man, and this shit sounds harsh. The only way out of this shit is if we fuck our way out of it. We gotta fuck our way out of it. Even even though even though I'm against this shit, we gotta keep putting brown babies in mountain ducks. They they already gonna be extinct, bro. They, they DNA just not built for survival. Just think about it. Anything, bro. Black people, our children could come out looking
Coming to help me.
any kind of goddamn color. You know what I'm saying? You can't say the same. You can't say the same for them. We are the dominant. We are the dominant species, bro. We just gonna fuck our way out of this, and we'll never see it because we'll be dead and gone. But 400 years from now, it ain't gonna be no more mountain ducks. We done fucked them all, and that's the only way out of it. Straight up, and that is I believe that's the truth, bro. That is the only way out. Keep jugging these motherfuckers and goddamn it, procreate with them, and that, I don't agree with it, but
Well, D'Angelo, if that's the case, you got to do your part. Then go on, have you a black white baby.
No, I'm
I
straight.
don't think. I don't think that's the. I don't think
I
that's the
beat the
That's
game
that's
case.
already.
and Leon finna totally agree with me where I'm finna go with this.
Go ahead,
And I
Joe.
think and I think D'Angelo, you're gonna agree too. What we have to realize is the fight we've been fighting for a long time is getting split, right? The fight, a lot of our people is not fighting the same fight no more. And that's what's gonna hurt us more than anything, right? You have to realize that most of our brown babies or the kids that we having or even some of the people that's not kids is fighting a different war now, D'Angelo. And y'all know what war that is, right, Leon?
Why you say right, Leon, folks?
Because you we know what it is. We are we it's we, the people that we had helping us is fighting three ways. We got the alphabet people now. We got the women, the sexist people now, like the
The
feminists,
feminists
right?
like you.
We got, but I'm just saying we got so many avenues fighting they a different battle than a battle. They don't think this is a battle no more. That's why we are never going to be able to get together, D'Angelo. No
Yeah,
matter
yeah, for
what you
sure.
say, bro, it's split too much.
Yeah.
What you got to
But
realize is a gay a person that's identifying themselves as a them or them they not even considering themselves black no more. They fighting a different fight now. So how is we going to come together and win this fight now? We losing people by the numbers.
yep.
So when Leon say this shit over with, bro, this shit is over with, bro. This shit over with. They you what do you think is more important right now to a little black kid that is a part of that community? That community or they fucking nationality? What's more important?
Definitely the alphabet because that's the community that the
That's it.
world is
And
trying to
that's it.
trying to
They
appease to.
they is giving them more rights than they giving black people, bro. That's and to what Slug said, that is exactly what Dave Chappelle be talking about. Dave Chappelle tell them like, bro,
You
we've been
went out,
fighting the
Joe.
fight that y'all. No, when
I
Slug
can.
said when he said about Dave Chappelle,
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle, this is exactly what he be talking about with this stuff, bro. With that community, y'all got stuff against black people, and we've been fighting this fight for the longest. What y'all been fighting for? But they have more rights than we have now, bro. The fucking the presidential parties don't really even care about our votes no more. They going for their votes more. Than they going for black people votes now.
But Joe, you agree with them on every podcast. What the fuck? What is going
Agree with
on?
who? Agree with who?
The other community.
No, 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 no. I'm not saying that I don't agree with them being who they are. I'm talking about us as black people. Like Leon said, we are fucked as a culture. I agreed with him on that. And I'm giving you the reason why. It's because we don't our
Everybody got a
culture
different fight, bro.
exactly. Our every it from we don't have enough people for everybody to have a different fight. We don't have enough black men out here that's gonna put babies and fucking goddamn and mount ducks now. We don't, it's not enough.
And you know what? Let me say something too though. Y'all might be like, damn, you tripping. But I think, and I'm cool with interracial couples. I don't give a fuck, right? But I think, D'Angelo, you're wrong because we need to keep everything in our race if we're going to fight this fight or keep our culture going. We can't mix the culture if we're trying to get where we trying to go. We have to keep impregnating our black culture, our black people, because it's not going to work if we mix it.
Well, the thing is, Leon, is no matter who a black person fucks, that baby gonna come out black, whether they light
I
skinned
understand.
black.
I
So
understand that,
Yeah,
Slug,
but
I,
but
I get what
you
Leon's saying
want
though,
you
Slugs. You're absolutely right about what you're saying, Slugs. But to Leon point, the people that are in interracial relationships can rationalize with them, and they don't feel the same way black people feel. So I get what Leon is saying. If you find a black guy that's with a white woman, he don't have the same argument that D'Angelo have. He somewhere in there he gonna be like, nah, man, but all white people is not bad. Like he gonna have that argument, and that argument will make you not stand on the side of the street with D'Angelo.
right. So he's not
So
gonna
I
be a
get what
part of the
Leon's
fight.
saying. Exactly. And even though that them white people say that that kid is black, you best believe, you better believe that that father and that since he messing with a white woman, don't have that same type of attitude. Guaranteed.
Yeah,
Or the mother that is black and got a white don't have that same attitude.
yeah.
The way
We
they
just
feel,
gotta
they're going to
impress.
instill it in them.
We gotta procreate with our own people, Joe,
I
for
agree
us
with
to,
Leon.
yeah, for us to keep it going. But I mean,
But you
but
know what's so crazy though, Leon? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy.
well,
It's hard to do that now because black women don't want babies.
yeah,
Black women, I'm only having one child.
Well, the ones that won't, the ones that don't want babies, you have to lead them to the wayside, and that's the thing. That's the problem. We don't make the right choices.
Man,
If
that's
a
bro.
a fact.
woman don't want to have no baby, then she not for me. That's what we. That's the shit that
But
we do, bro. We
but
pick.
they gotta realize that that's their purpose.
But what I'm saying is they'll have a baby, but then they'll be like, I only wanted to have one child. Like, no, bitch, we need to flood this motherfucker.
They need us
Like
more
in
than we
Africa,
need
they
them.
have 11 kids, 11, 12 kids.
I ain't,
Bitch, black women
I
don't like to be barefoot and pregnant no more. These white
ain't,
women still want to have 6 or 7 big families and all that shit.
yeah, you tripping? I ain't having no too many goddamn kids.
But see, that's our problem.
that's why niggas gotta have kids by different women. Fuck it. Let's
Stupid.
just keep fucking. Fuck it.
Just be like, oh, I'm gonna go make another one. But yeah,
Nah, but for real though, like I mean, and then again, like we don't like when some women don't want to get married, some women don't want to have kids. So it's like we just gonna be, even if we do keep it in our culture and impregnate our own people, we're not doing it right. We're doing it wrong. That's why we have so many single women out here. You know what I'm saying? We went away with getting married first and then having kids. You know what I'm saying? I think we got to get back to that, but like I said, we would never get back to it. It's over. It's a wrap.
Man, bitches gotta just shut the fuck up and listen. That's it. Then we back to where we need to be.
You
Man,
said they
that's
got to
tough.
shut up and listen.
That's
Shut the
tough,
fuck up
Slug.
and listen. Stop trying to be the man. Stop trying to be the breadwinner. Stop trying to have equal rights. Stop trying to be my equal and be my partner. Be my helper. Shut the cook, clean, fucking shut up. Bitch, let me drive this motherfucking boat, bitch, so we can get to the other side. Otherwise, we gonna sink. And they don't want to hear that. Yes, it sounds harsh. Could I say it a lot better and make it a little smoother and acceptable? Yeah, I can sit down and think of the right words to say to make you follow me. But at the end of the day, shut the fuck up and listen. And if you have any bright ideas that can make me make a better decision, I'll listen to you. But don't come with these ideas as if you finna be the man of this household. Give me some suggestions, babe. Yeah, I listen. I might not even take your suggestions, but I listen. And if your suggestion seems a lot better, which sometimes it do, us as men got to sit back and be like, you know what, Shorty do make a lot of sense. I'm gonna go ahead and make a left right here instead of making a right because I might get there faster.
That
Yeah, we
shit
can
happens
take
to
it,
me all the time.
huh?
That shit happens to me all the time.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta listen to your wife. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
For sure.
But at the end of the day, you still turning that wheel and making that left because she told you to, or she suggested you do it. You know what I mean? The problem with society nowadays, and you lucky, because you got a wife that understand that she gonna give you a suggestion instead of know that she gonna tell your ass where to go and what to do. Yeah, like I said, it sounds fucked up. Maybe I can say it a little better because the words I'm using doesn't fit well with the women that is listening. But at the end of the day, that is what it is. Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up and let me control this V. Cause when it break down, I'm gonna be under the one. I'm gonna be the one under the hood fixing it. When this tire blow out, I'm gonna be at the motherfucking what I'm saying spot getting a new tire to put on this car that we moving. So, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
roles we gotta play, bro. And
I
if we
def-
don't play them roles, it is what it is. Now you want me to shut the fuck up and listen to you and let you drive, and now we done totaled the motherfucking car because I'm being a bitch and I'm shutting the fuck up and letting you drive. Now the car fucked up. Now we ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? And then in some cases, unfortunately, in some cases, some bitch ass niggas do need to shut the fuck up because the woman know how to drive better than he do. But for the most part, generally speaking, bitch, shut up and let me do this shit. I'm the one out here doing this shit, really risking my life to make sure that we got a better life. Stop listening to social media. Stop listening to them lonely ass bitches. Stop listening to your fucked up ass mama who never had a man. Stop listening to your aunties. Bitch, go to one of these old women that's been married for 30 years. Listen to her ass. Because I guaranteed you she listened to her motherfucking man. That's why they've been married for 30 years. Find the right people to listen to. Stop listening to what the world is giving you and listen. And if you don't know the right person to listen to, bitch, listen to your man. You the one who fucking a nigga. How is all of this so hard to understand?
yeah, women do gotta listen, man. But you know what though? It's crazy because all that shit that you saying, they ain't gonna listen.
No, they ain't. Because they
'Cause
offended by what they offended about
exactly,
how
they're
I
offended
said it.
by how you saying the shit, and they not receiving the message. But I mean, hey, they gotta listen, man.
They definitely do. And
Gotta listen.
when they start doing that, they'll be better off. But hey, man, we're gonna wrap this one up right there. Um, we appreciate everybody for fucking with us. Y'all come back and fuck with us next week, next Tuesday, 8:15 Central Time for another episode of Talk Shit Tuesday. Catch us later. Deuces.